Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets, onto my feet. Another cup of coffee and me, that's what I need. My eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function, but too lost to sleep. Ay, I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's hated. I feel hated, I feel hatred. I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated. Feel so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find a meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they got a lot. Forget that though, you got plenty. You're alive in this life, you got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Oh, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Oh.
Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing? So we have a good time. We actually have it working right away. So I do have with me backstage, I do have Joni. Kimmy was here, but now I don't see her. So hopefully Kimmy will come on back. Hey, Joni, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Yay! There are a lot of people in here, and I'd love to say hi to each and every one of you, but there's so many already. There's Martin, BU Always, Steph, Otter Mama, Helen. I can't
Hey,
pronounce.
Lainey. Hey, everybody. Hey, Simone's girl.
Hey, Debbie and Linda, and let's see, Simone's girl, Lainey. Here's Kimmy.
Yay,
Hi,
Kimmy.
Hey,
how's
girl, look
everybody
at that
doing?
picture. Look how pretty.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
the picture,
thank you.
Kimmy.
That was last year, but
I love the hat.
yeah, it was
Hey,
cute.
hey, Jan and Sarah. So
Oh,
there's a
Sarah.
lot of
Hey,
people that
Helen.
have there's a lot of people that have said in the comments that they want to hear something that Joni, oh goodness, that Jerry said about Sally's money, and it's at the hour 23 mark, maybe. And I think I'm almost there. Can anyone in the comments tell me about it, or tell me if that's the correct spot?
I don't know what they're
I
talking
don't know.
about. Is it the part where she says, "If I wanted to take your money, I will"? I wonder if
Yeah.
that's the part they're
Well,
talking.
Yeah.
that's the whole
Yes.
thing.
Is that it? Well,
I'm
she
just
goes
kidding. I
into a
know. I'm
little
just
tantrum
teasing.
and says, "Sally, if I wanted to, if I wanted to take your money, I would," or something like that. I
Oh,
don't
I
know if
do
that's. I
remember
wasn't in
that.
the pre-chat, so I didn't see what they were
See,
asking
and
for.
I didn't catch that. Well, actually, it was in some of my comments. Actually,
Yeah, she's smart enough.
she's
She
smart
could
enough. She
or
said,
would.
"Oh, she said she's smart enough." She said,
Yeah.
She
"Wow."
is
And
Yeah,
not smart
it was
enough.
pretty bad what she said. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
so it's at the hour 23 mark. They said, and I think we're
Yeah,
at the hour 22 mark on where we left off. I could just get to like that part, and then I do want to go over Jimmy's.
sounds good. Hey, Lorly. Oh,
Well, there's so many people in here
yeah, says she
already.
could
Oh, we're
rip
going
her
to go
off
over
if she wanted
Jimmy's
to.
tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to. Jim's been commenting in my comments. I didn't see any of them until I came to the Chromebook. Don't ask me why, but there is a lot that does not come up until I go into my Chromebook. And Jim was commenting like what furniture. So I put in there, well, pretty much wasn't furniture, it was a desk that he was putting together, assembling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he was saying that we were the ones that ruined his family.
Oh, yes.
Oh
And
gosh.
I tried to let him know this was Sally's decision. She's the one that came up with it. Did we
Right.
support her? Yes.
Yeah.
But she came up with the decision.
We ruined their money train.
Yeah.
That's
That's
exactly
all
what
that
it
we
is.
do. Yeah.
That's what we did.
It's
Which
really
I'm
not much
glad.
more than that.
Mm-mm.
Sorry,
You
I'm
know,
changing.
the thing is in Jimmy's live, Jim, James, or whatever he wants me to call him, he does mention something about he wants his mother to put him on the deed.
Mm.
And why would you want your mother to do that, Jim? You know, that's the part that was disturbing on his live.
Well,
Yeah.
So,
the
yeah,
thing that
Sally
gets me
deserves
is I
peace.
would never ask my parents to ever put me on their deed.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That is, oh my gosh, the entitlement. Oh,
My crash for love. Hey, girl. Yeah, the entitlement, definitely. So I do
she's
want to hear that part because I don't know. So, Joni, you did hear it as well?
I did hear it. If that's the part they're talking about, yes, I did hear it. And it was another jaw dropping moment. Because
Wow.
again, I shock myself that I let them shock me, because I'm like, I knew this was coming. I've warned Sally for months. I've said, I almost wanted to like put her on the stand. I've said to her, here's what's coming. You're going to hear this. You're going to hear this. It's going to be this bad. She's going to try this. She's going to do, I mean, I literally feel like a prosecuting attorney or something where I've wanted to get my client ready or something. I'm just like, Sally, be prepared for this, this, and this. And I still get shocked by her. I still
Right.
end up going, holy smoke. She just, I
Right.
mean, yeah. So,
And like May said, Jim or Jerry put him up to that,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Teresa said it's at an hour and 30 minutes, and I'm almost there with it. So I
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to hear it just to see. I want to
Yeah.
see the look on her face.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Like, is she
Let's
dead
do it.
serious? Okay. Hold on.
Oh, I think she was serious.
Wow. That's really nervy.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was getting so upset at it. You know that. You guys know that. And I was getting so upset at it that I think I kind of blacked out and didn't pay attention to a lot of it. Like, I was like talking probably over that part to my own TV. I know, a little cuckoo, right? So, and she does turn the closed caption off a lot, if you notice that.
Right.
So she doesn't want us to exactly see it in writing. Maybe that way I could be accused of splicing the videos. I
Yeah.
remember when even Finney said she can't even do that, and she is so much more talented at putting videos together. And come on, I can't do that.
No.
Good Lord. Okay, let's see here. I want to get it so you guys can see it full screen. Hopefully it goes bigger for you. Let's see here. Oh, are we stuck? There we go. All right, let's see. I got it full volume too. Good Lord, I'm going to probably get angry.
Oh, I know. I'm already a little ticked off anyway.
Well, you know what? If I mute out, Joni, you see me mute out, you know why?
I'll
Give
know
me
why. I'll know
watch
why.
my microphone
Yes.
because if I mute out, just
I'm in a great mood myself, so I'll just take over. Don't worry. Y'all know I never,
Well, I
stand
yay,
for
just
the
got
back.
some news, so
girls never at a loss for
you
words. I
know.
love it.
Never.
Okay.
Find set up a home for us because we thought we were gonna have to leave New York.
Oh, a commercial? Are you serious?
She in the past has been very generous with her gifts and her kindness. She would always give us enough money to do something special on our anniversary. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
when Jim came here in 2010 to try to set up a home for us because we thought we were gonna have to leave New York because of my father passing and what my family wanted to do with the house. She actually paid to fly him back for our 10-year anniversary, so we'd be together. Has been a very, very generous person to us.
Yes.
Since, and this is not a negativity because nobody ever is required to be generous of themselves, but since she met the ladies that she has met, she has been substantially less generous to both of us.
Boo-hoo.
I
Wow.
don't know why, if it's something that they've said to her or coerced her to speak, or
Wow. So she's thinking we changed Sally's mind.
This part made my night. It's making my night again. I love it.
Do you know what? I really didn't hear this part.
I did.
I don't
Nope.
remember this part either.
It was my favorite part of just about any video.
But
of
okay,
Girl,
it makes me happy, but
It
then it
makes me so
pisses me
happy.
off that she has the audacity
Yep.
that she deserves that money anyway.
Right.
You know, I'm sorry, I'm getting pissed.
that's okay because I would feel guilty of, I don't know.
I like
I
it
was
that
never a
she's pissed.
taker. I was a giver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awkward for me to take things.
Yeah.
But see, Big Mama says it made her day too, or her night too. Mine
I
too.
mean, it makes my not. It makes my
Yeah.
whole life that she's
Yeah, I get you,
pissed.
Kimmy. It's the and this is
Yes.
where she's not a smart con though, you guys, because this if she had a public, like, if she had an agent, okay, I mean, not like Jerry would ever be famous and how, or something like that, but if she had somebody in her corner, like a public
Mhm.
affairs person, they would be just sitting there slamming their head against a wall at some of these
Yeah.
moments. They would be like, oh my gosh. And to think you have a GoFundMe, you or whatever the,
Yeah,
generic.
she's
Give,
showing the
send, and
world
go.
she's
Give,
Yeah,
a
send, go.
moocher.
you've got this out there wanting people to give after making statements like this. It's just
right.
perfect. It's
But
perfect.
there's
because
there's still people that will though, Joni. There's still people that will give no matter what we prove.
Well, I'm thankful that it's holding strong. It's pretty pathetic. They haven't even gotten to
But I'm
$500.
thinking that people are donating through Cash App or somewhere like that
Oh,
so
we'll
they don't
see.
take so
We'll see.
much.
Well, I guess we'll see.
They
But
don't take anything, Kimmy. What it is if you, because I went and looked at it quite a bit. The people that are donating, Jim and Jerry get 100% of that. That's why
Oh,
she
okay.
didn't pick GoFundMe. So when you do the Give, Send, Go, you could donate $1 or $2 or $3. And then after their fundraiser, they can donate to either people that have donated to them and thank you when they're better off or something,
right.
or
Uh-huh.
they could donate to another charity, but they get 100% of the funds.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they're not going to pay theirs forward.
Oh, no.
No. But
No,
leave
but Jim
it to
always
Jerry
says
to
they
go,
will.
leave it to Jerry to go to the place where she gets all of it. Had she gone with GoFundMe,
Yes.
maybe she would have gotten much better, I mean, because seriously,
Yeah, but I do think some of the ones that give to her or give through privately on Cash App, like, some of the diehard
we'll see. I don't
dumb.
know. I mean,
I think
could
there's
be,
only one or two that actually
yeah.
gives her a lot of money. I know that Mark, what's her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She takes care of the dog a lot, though.
Yeah, I want to call her Margot, but I know it's not Margot.
No, Marnie.
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 Yes,
Yes.
I think Marty sends her more than just dog stuff.
Could
Mm.
be. But Marnie's
Uh,
not going to keep her in that house. So that's
No,
what
no, no, no,
yeah.
no.
So it won't be enough but yeah, I mean, if people want to give behind the scenes, have at it,
Yeah, people
but
ain't gonna give
I,
thousands.
no, I mean, it's just not going to be enough. And May says, I think very few people are donating. It's certainly the fundraiser has kind of flopped. And, so that would be their hope, Kimmy, is that people are giving behind the scenes, because if
But
that's not happening, it's not
but
good.
unless she is doing a fundraiser every month, how is this $5,000
Exactly.
gonna keep her in the house?
It's not sustainable. That's the whole point. Had this even, done like 3 times as much, that would still only pay for 1 month of the house.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
yeah, it's just not
I
enough.
mean,
It's not enough. I mean, that's where, I don't know, something called a
I
JOB
mean,
comes
you
in.
would
Right.
You would have to really stretch out $5,000 between taking care of mom, help
Mhm.
paying the house off,
Yeah.
uh,
Well,
utility expenses, their luxuries, because they have to have the most current phones and the iPads and
yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, that $5,000 would pay that mortgage for a year if or 15,000 if she,
oh, is it
if she did
15?
get 15,000, it would pay off one full year. Would she be that smart enough to do it?
Never.
No.
Oh
No.
Lord, no. She wouldn't even finish. She wouldn't even pay 6 months.
No. No.
Well, like the money they've gotten, I would be willing to bet. I'd love to see what people in the comments think. I think, because these people in the chat know her as well as we do, I think she's probably already spent every dollar of the
Oh
$430.
yeah,
I
she's
do
spending
too.
it before she gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda, there's someone on the site that donated anonymously. So that's what he was speaking about because he was reading
Mhm.
off like who had donated like someone and then
Yeah, there's somebody that says anonymous giver. All
yeah,
sites allow that. I mean, that's
right.
just,
Yeah.
And that
people
person
don't,
that gave will get blessed for giving if they're giving it from their heart.
right.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
But it's bringing karma to Jerry, though.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get
Okay,
it.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to hear this. No, you're good.
If it's just like a self-preservation situation, but things have been extremely different since she met the Jesus girls. And it's not only been
The
since
what girls? Cheese girls?
The Jesus girls. I'll
She
explain
really?
it. I'll explain it
Okay.
later. It's
Okay. Okay.
ridiculous. Yeah, it comes from
Okay.
a source. It's stupid.
Okay.
Jim hasn't been working. This has only been since that interaction has started, that relationship. Um, sorry, I was just looking at some stuff, baby. Go ahead.
Where was I?
I don't know. Where were you?
Nellie, she did not give us any real warning. Okay, we did talk
Oh,
about it. It was on a back burner. She
Oh,
had told me
yeah,
that
we
she
know
was
this is
waiting
Bo.
for.
Oh, so that's it. I can say it. I can tell. So mom needed to move into this place, even with not paying anything into this house. So this has nothing to do with us. Mom needed a grant from the VA to fill in the amount of rent. So she needed to get this grant. It was about she needed about $400 extra a month to move into this place, and she had applied months ago, and it took so long for the application to go through. So we were saying like, do you know? Did you hear? And it would be like a twice a month type of conversation. Have you heard anything from them yet? They still holding your place? Do you know if they have any one bedrooms yet? Like all these things, we would have these conversations. We were not trying to keep her here for our benefit. We just wanted to have
Yeah, she
enough
was.
warning for when we knew it was actually going to happen.
half a
They
year.
really had enough warning, okay?
Half a freaking year.
Right. There should have been a plan B just in case mom got that grant.
Yep.
So it was 50-50. She's either getting it or she's not.
I don't think they thought she'd leave. I
Yeah, I
really
guess
think they
not.
thought she was mostly all talk, but yeah.
Right.
Up until the week before last, when she got the grant, that's the only time we knew that she was actually going to be able to move into this place. And I know she wanted to move, and we know she was trying to move, and we're trying to find a place for her to move. But this particular situation of this particular time, like she found this place and she fell in love, and she almost like stopped shopping to other places, because this place was so perfect for her. We were all on the edge of our seat. Was this going to happen? Just like we've been waiting for a determination or for a settlement. Like just as long as we've been waiting for our things to happen, we were waiting for her thing to happen too. And we did ask her when she gets her determination, could we please at least have like 30 days to help you prepare?
Boom. Can we please at least have 30 days? Well, basically, with mom paying the month of March, that gives you the 30 days.
Exactly. More.
So, right, I'm just totally lost on it because she left before March 1st,
Also,
correct?
if you're sitting on the edge of your seat, the way that you're saying, that implies anticipation. Okay. You don't sit
Right.
on the edge of your seat, especially you, Jerry, for nothing. If you're sitting on the edge of your seat, that implies anticipation, which means you think that there's a good chance it's going to happen, which would mean that you would and should and could and should have had a plan B. So, I
Right.
mean, she does herself no favors, please.
No, she's just trying to keep that roof over her head and
Yeah.
I believe
Or like
have Sally
Caitlin
pay
said,
for it.
she was packing. How many clues do you need? She was packing around them all the time. I mean, that was like her exercise. She was like, oh, I packed 2 more boxes today. I packed 3 more boxes today. I packed this. I packed that. She was doing this right around them all the time. She wasn't
Right.
doing it just for fun. She was doing that because she was planning on, I don't know, leaving.
Right. And I think even if she wouldn't have got this, she would have looked for something else.
Exactly.
No
Absolutely.
matter what.
This was her first choice, but she wasn't packing the box. I mean, think about it. If it was only hinging on that place, I don't know that she would have packed to the point that she did. She was
Right.
packing because she was planning on going somewhere.
Yep. Everywhere, anywhere but there.
Yes.
Get ready, do all what we need to do in case we don't have our money coming in. Like initially, she was, we asked her if she could wait for like our money to be different, our situations to be different,
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
how long that could be. How long could that be?
okay. You'd have to wait
I don't know
forever.
how long it could be. It could be a year, it could be
Right.
2. It's been 6 months. We applied a year ago. Could be another half a year. I don't know. Things didn't go in proper order. Things didn't get done.
And all his paperwork did not go in until it was a couple months after Sally confirmed she's definitely leaving.
Yep. Yep.
Because Jim didn't follow through. And you know what? Maybe Jim, okay, let's say he doesn't follow through with phone calls or whatever. There's Jerry who sits on her iPad searching ways to con. You should have
Mhm.
had your husband doing the things,
Yes, absolutely.
preparing him.
Hmm.
Done the right way. Then we had the government shutdowns, and then we had a new election. Everything got pushed back.
Oh,
So,
stop.
She
Years
needs
ago.
to.
like those things for sure. But as far as like her actually getting this grant approved, it was February 2018, February 18th, I think.
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
No, because it was, yeah. And I even asked her, I said, they're going to let you move in early without paying
Yes.
extra, like
Yes,
traditional.
Jerry. They
Yeah.
did. They did. They will let you prorate. There's lots of stuff that you can find out if you're willing to spend the spoons.
Well, and then what did Sandra say here? Oh, where'd it go? I think I missed
Just
it.
remember,
Sandra
Jerry.
said, just remember, Jerry said she didn't need a plan B.
Yeah. We'll see how that's going to work out for you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And Susan M said they thought she should have waited till they were financially stable. That would never happen. I mean, 200 years from now, okay, if people live that long, they would still be sitting on this sofa, not ready. Okay. So that is a lie as well. And everyone that is willing to be honest knows that's the truth. Jim and
Right.
Jerry don't ever plan to be financially stable unless it's money that's given to them. Certainly
Correct.
not going to be anything they get out there and earn.
No, not at all. He likes sitting home right with her.
Right.
Weeks in the month or whatever. And she was like, no, they just said can move in anytime. So then she started moving in. That's what we're talking about. Yes, we knew that she wanted to move out. And yes, we knew that this was coming. From the time we knew it was a go to the time that it was done, that was a very short period of time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we're talking about. And because it was so quick, our heads were like this. We really were. We were like,
It was more like one of those situations where when she started moving after we had talked about her staying for a little bit longer, it was like, what?
You just flipped your microphone off.
Yeah.
You know what? That tells you how badly she wanted out of there.
Right.
I mean, my
That
gosh,
should
she did
speak
not
volumes.
want to be there even one more day. This
And that
woman
should speak
wanted
volumes.
gone. Yeah. This is how badly she was that miserable. In a nutshell, that's how miserable she was.
Yeah.
It was like one of those
That part. That's what we're talking about.
combination of like, and the deer in the headlight situation where you're just like, what?
First of all, Carol Seeley, she needs to sell the house to pay off the VA. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, but we have it within our internal family figured out how we're going to pay the VA. Don't worry about it. If you need the VA mortgage, then don't worry about that. We got that covered. Thank you.
Well,
No,
if you
you
have it
don't.
covered, then there's your plan B. You should have
Mhm.
been able to be approved for a mortgage and should have worked on this in the last 6 months.
Well, and like I said before, if Jerry had it covered, she would be throwing it in our face.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
Joni.
we would be humbled. We would be like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Whoops. All right." Jerry's
Right.
got it covered, you guys. They just qualified for the mortgage. Let's all eat a little bit of humble pie. But that's not how that's going to happen because she doesn't have it covered. What that means, whenever she does that and then she looks back down at her tablet, what she means is shut that down. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I'm shutting that out. We're not going to talk about that.
Right.
She'll just
Yep.
say, we have a plan. We have a plan. Or I have resources. No, you
No,
don't.
she said that they were relying on God, and they were just.
Yeah.
What happens is what they said.
Right. And Jerry, like
Right.
Jeff
For how
says, she's
many
not
videos
military. She doesn't
before?
qualify. Jim is not military. The children of spouses don't qualify.
No,
Nope.
not at
Just-
all.
And to
And
even
Jim said in
children,
his live,
he's 53
Go ahead.
years old.
yeah. And Jim was saying in his live that he, well, we're just not gonna, worry about tomorrow. We'll just whatever happens, happens.
All right. Well,
I'm like, really, Jim? Come on now.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, you can.
Corey, yeah, she is a phone call away, but one, I called her this morning, no answer. I've texted her twice, no replies.
She had a life.
This is where
I am starting to feel like she's cutting me off.
I feel like she's something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm afraid something's wrong. I'm
How
sorry
did I
that-
miss that
Right, but-
before?
Jerry
that
will
was
turn
my
this
favorite
into.
part of the video.
She's cutting him
Oh.
off from the money.
How dare she cut off the funds?
Wow. And he was not happy. Did you see how he acted?
Oh, he was mad. I feel like she's cutting me off. Well,
yeah.
Like an
Wow.
adolescent that said that they're grounded.
yes, exactly.
That's what I say. He's throwing tantrums. And for them for anybody to act scared or give into it isn't helping his tantrums.
Nope.
It's time to stop with the tantrums, man up, and start doing things.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Pull your big panties up, Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't wear none.
That's where I
Never
go
mind.
to with her.
And Rebecca Ivy, she's
Oh.
in a better shape than we are. It depends on what you're talking about. Because there are things that, she is probably in better shape than we are, but there are other things that we're in better shape than she is.
Okay.
And one of those things which gives me concern is health. She's got the onset of
Dementia, yeah.
dementia.
No, she doesn't.
Nope.
Shame on you.
Yep.
You've been
Is
talking
she
that into her
forgetful?
head
Yes.
for years.
We're all forgetful.
Everybody's forgetful.
Hell, Jim's
For heaven's
more forgetful than
sake.
anybody. He's the one with dementia.
James
I looked for
is
my
the most
iPad
forgetful.
today, you guys. I was carrying it. It was only for like 10 seconds, but I was like, where'd I put the iPad? It was in my hand. For heaven's
Right.
sake. I mean, these things happen. But when you have somebody constantly berating you, abusing you, over talking you, I mean, just turning you every which way, up, down, left, right, no, mom, yes, mom, no,
And
mom,
even-
no. I mean, for heaven's sake, she can't even think straight with these two constantly telling her what she should think and how she should think it and when she should think it. But yet when she comes over to one of our channels and plays trivia, she's able to blow everyone out of the water.
Right.
Y'all, I mean,
Right. And when we do chat in the Discord, she's highly intelligent. She's on the ball.
oh my gosh. I mean, she is 100% on the ball, you guys. I mean,
Yes.
none of us have ever, that's one thing we've never noticed. None of us have been like, well, Are you guys sensing it too? Maybe they're right. We're loving enough people. I know they don't think that, but we want the best for Sally. If I really thought that was the case, I'm certainly not going to say, oh, you need, to go give somebody your POA. I'm not going to be harsh to her like that, but I might say, okay, well, yeah, I might encourage the doctor's appointment a little more, maybe
Right.
just to find out what's going on. But I'm not going to sit there and say, you've got dementia, you've got Alzheimer's, you've got this, you've got that. Would you say that to somebody that was worried about possibly having cancer? Would you
No.
say that to them?
No.
No.
It's just cruel. I
And
mean,
like Kathy Kirtley said, how long does onset last? Not for
thank
years, like
you.
Jerry's been claiming it.
Absolutely. She's been claiming this for years now. This is not how this works. Our friend that has early onset Alzheimer's, bona fide, legit Alzheimer's, the difference in 2 years, you guys, is profound. To the point now she can't have her phone anymore because she's calling thinking she's being like kidnapped. I mean, crazy stuff, y'all. 2 years ago, she was still able to drive herself to my house until one day, all of a sudden, she couldn't remember how to get here. That's way different than standing up and going into a room and not remembering what you went in there for. All of a sudden, not being able to remember how to go somewhere that you've been a bunch of times. And even that, you guys, if it was just a one-off, it might be, you know what I mean? But no, she had tons of different little things that kept happening. But Dee, like you said, in 2 years, the difference is drastic. So
Yeah.
no, yeah. And like Mom Bells V says, Jamie says, Joni, I feel if they tell her she has dementia, I feel if they tell her she has dementia enough, they think Sally will believe it. And absolutely
Yeah,
believe
definitely.
me.
Anybody will believe something if you hear it enough.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's indoctrination is real. Brainwashing is real. Look at the guy right there on your screen and you'll know. 4
He's
years
been
ago,
brainwashed.
he looked completely different 4 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
She's being treated for Alzheimer's disease.
She's also being treated for Alzheimer's.
That's just the best way to put it. Is so you know is she's currently under treatment.
She's being treated for Alzheimer's. So Alzheimer and dementia, I really haven't heard too much of, I don't know,
And
that being linked.
those are also, Dee, those are different things. Okay. So they're
Right,
different.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So first of all, one red flag is that they're just throwing both of them at her. Okay. Instead of saying
Right.
which one it is, and you don't even have details because she hasn't officially been diagnosed with it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. But
It's
then you
terrible.
better believe if they could get her to sign for a mortgage, she's lucid. She's as smart as can be. There's not a bit of dementia to be found. Did we say that? No, absolutely not. If they wanted her to sign for a mortgage, she would be the last person on the planet with dementia. That's just how they are. I mean, it's terrible.
Well, Sally just said doctor never mentioned Alzheimer's.
Amen. I think Sally would know.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I've only heard them ever say dementia, I think.
Me too. But now it changes up when,
But now
see,
it
Jerry's
changes
putting
now
things
that
in
they're
their
saying
head.
that's what I agree
Yeah,
with you.
she's
Kim. In the
gonna
past,
she's gonna
yeah.
make it sound worse. But let's spin the block for a second. Way back a long time ago, Jerry in one of her videos was saying she mentioned the medication that Sally is on. I'm not gonna say it because it may not be that now, but I know what medication she was on, and it's just from memory.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just from memory. And
Right.
they give that a lot to older people that go to the doctor and they say, "Oh gosh, I'm just getting so forgetful." But, because then a doctor's mind saying, "Okay, just in case, people, because you do get a lot more forgetful when you get older, they go ahead and put you on something for your memory.
Right.
You don't have to have dementia or Alzheimer's disease to be on the medication she was on."
It's almost like brain vitamins. You know what I mean? So
Right,
it's like it's so she doesn't have to have it, but it's like a vitamin for her brain. I mean,
right.
in 4 years, we've not seen a progression of Sally. To be fair, I have not gotten to know Sally really well until the past year. However, still seeing her in their videos and things like that, I never got the impression that she was deteriorating, except
No.
for emotionally. She seemed to just be going into a shell. She didn't you guys get the impression she was just depressed?
Depressed. Very
Yeah.
depressed.
Yes.
Yeah, she just seemed to just be like, I mean, and that's where I got the worry where she wasn't eating enough, things like that, because she was so
Yay.
depressed.
Well, look at
Sally
her
just said,
life.
hey, Dee, Carla wants to be on
Woo!
the line. So
Come
I
on
am going
up.
to send her a link.
Yeah, and Carla, it's super simple. Once you get the link, it'll tell you camera or not, and turn off the camera if you don't want to be on camera. It's super simple. Just hit no on camera.
Does Sally want to come up too?
Excuse me.
I don't.
Sally, Jerry is gaslighting you. Amen.
Yeah.
Jerry should be
Yes.
studied as a narcissist and for gaslighting. It's really sad. I mean, people should at least learn from it because she just cannot see this. This video
Jerry's been
is
doing that to Jim for years.
no kidding. This video is a perfect example of gaslighting, narcissism, elder abuse. It should be studied for several different things.
Oh, what? That's a good idea, Joni.
Really should. It should be taken to like psychology,
Yes.
I mean, to study it, because that's what this is right here. There's
Yes.
different things going on and
You're
people really
right.
learn from it. It's just sad that it really is somebody is the victim of it.
Yes.
You guys can keep talking. I'm just typing in
I mean, you
for
can.
Carla.
I told
Send it
Carla
to-
today that Carla is the family that Sally deserves.
Oh, yeah.
That is what Carla is,
100%.
because you do not have to be blood related to be somebody's family. You
Right.
just don't. And absolutely, she is the family that Sally deserves. Sheila, I'm so happy for her too. Yay, Carla. I agree, Lainey. Yep. Yay, Amber. So excited.
Well, I
Sally,
mean,
Carla, that's what best friends are. You're right, Helen.
you can ask Sally if she wants to come up with Carla. I don't. I can go out for a little bit.
Oh, no, we could have us all.
Yeah, there's 6 spots.
Oh, okay.
Although I count for 3 because I'm Vox, I'm House, and I'm Jody.
Oh,
My jokes are so bad. I'm the only one that
I
laughs.
was taking a drink. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was funny.
I was typing to Carla.
Yeah, and I was taking a drink, and I
It's
couldn't.
all right, honey. I know, but my husband gets tickled at me because I'm the only one that laughs at my jokes. And then I get to laughing at myself. It's ridiculous.
I do want to
Oh,
say that Lisa also reached out via email.
oh,
She
good.
wasn't able to join because she only subscribed a few days ago. So I do have a 10-day on subscriber mode. Lisa, I'm really sorry. It's just been some comments, but she just wanted to let us know that she is watching.
Okay.
Thank you
Hey,
so much.
Lisa.
I'm so glad she's
I
watching.
hope
Yeah.
all is going well with her as well. While we're waiting for Carla, I'm just going to go ahead and continue playing this so I could just hear that one spot. I really missed it. And we're coming up to it. We're at minute 29.
Treatment for Alzheimer's disease. Okay. And that's the part that kind of really is very concerning for us. You wanted to go out and play with little bits. Mommy could have sat with you all day. Sorry.
She's being goofy. I think she's
She is.
overly tired.
She is. Oh.
Let's see here. Not limber. Excuse me. Nellie is saying, Jerry, can you call Sally and remind her to take her medicines? If she answers the phone.
Yeah, it's it.
Wow.
We tried to set up the alarm systems or the reminder systems.
Dee,
but
did
it
you
didn't
see
happen,
Carla
but
saying, did I miss
they
the
get
link?
annoying.
Oh, it's right in the Discord. It's in the Sally chat.
Okay, yeah. So
Sorry.
just go into the regular chat where Sally's group is and click on that.
Yeah, I apologize. I can't see the chat well, you know what I mean, when I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Because if she hasn't eaten yet, then it might remind her to eat, but then it doesn't really remind her to take a medicine. she remembers to take her medicine. She doesn't really have a kitchen table yet, so like what she used to do is put her medicine next to her next to her stuff on the kitchen table so she would remember to eat.
Oh my gosh. She makes her sound like
Yeah.
she can get dressed by
Arcadia
herself.
Dora, I'm curious about what your
She's
name
gonna
used to
eat.
be. I know you said you're a new time subscriber, but a long time viewer. I was just curious what your name used to be back in the day. So I want to make sure that I give you proper credit.
Okay, let's see here.
Is that a dog hair?
Might be.
Oh yeah, it stuck to my hand though.
Okay. Bluegrass Lover says, Jerry, I am with my aunt.
Oh,
praying,
hi Aunt Deb.
Yeah. Praying for y'all. Use all. Friends.
Hi Aunt Deb, we love you.
Yeah.
We're praying for you too.
Is it? We didn't miss it. Oh, it's only in a minute 30. Okay, I'm like, or hour 30. I just want to make sure I want to hear this. Hey, Canuck. Oh, Jerry, shut up.
Yeah. Limber, I hear you there.
I don't know. Think I've treated Sally that she should have hurt feelings, but maybe you could basically tell me a little bit more about what you're talking about, that us two spoiled teenagers got grounded. First of all, I kind of am very offended that people who don't know who I am, and you really don't, because if you never in a million years would call me a spoiled teenager, because I'm the actual only adult in this house, because mom also has been her.
You know what? I really think she
Oh
was
my
spoiled
gosh.
because a child wouldn't act that entitled if they weren't.
No,
No.
you're right.
Well, she's got
she-
how many years of getting her way, you guys? I mean, she really, to be fair to Jerry expects to get her way. She just does.
Because she always
Right.
Because she's
does.
controlled this house. She's controlled her dad's house. She controlled Jim when she lived with her dad. She's always mooched off an aging parent. Hey, Carla.
And
Hey,
she was the
Carla.
baby Snow.
Baby Snow.
Can you hear us, Carla?
I can hear you, but I don't know if
Yep.
you can hear me.
Yeah, we
We
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Hey,
Oh,
awesome.
it's so good to hear your voice.
Yeah, I was like, okay, how do I do this thing? I'm not I'm savvy as thing on a phone or stuff like this, so yeah.
You're doing great.
Cool.
Doing great. Yeah.
Awesome. So I have two pictures of the same thing. The one that I'm on now, and then the little one I was on before. Do I exit out of the little one?
Yeah, exit out of the live that you were in,
Okay,
and
can
then
you still
just
hear
stay
me?
right here.
Okay, awesome. It's like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So did you close out the live that you're watching so you're just here with us?
I believe I did. Mm,
Okay.
I think I did, yes.
Okay. Because there's a little bit of buzzing. That's why I just asked.
Oh. Hmm. Mm, Out the Discord, the other Discord, do I close that one off? And then,
Up at, are you on a phone?
yes, because I
Okay.
don't know how to get my little tablet keyboard thing to work. So, yeah, I'm on the phone.
Okay. No,
I'm
that's
on my
okay.
phone too.
If you like, if you see Jim and Jerry on the screen,
Uh-huh.
not
Yes, I do.
us, not, do you see our heads or do you see Jim and Jerry's just their screen?
Uh, Side by side. I see you guys on the left side, and then I see the little video that you've got
Yeah.
up. You
Okay.
got right.
And do you see the chat like not on YouTube, but in the side in the blue where it says comments and such?
Oh,
Or is it under the video? Is
I
it to the right of the screen or is it under the video?
actually I don't have any chat. It says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. So I don't know what.
She would have to click on
Okay,
comments to
here
the right to
she's
see
on
them.
stage.
Yeah, she's on
Okay.
stage.
So maybe up in the left-hand corner, there's a little arrow down. If you arrow that down and see if the live is open on a different, oh,
I don't see an arrow.
you don't when you're in here?
Not on comments.
Oh, no, I meant the full screen.
Oh, on the no, I still don't. Do you, Joni?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Do what? Do I what? Sorry.
Carla, if you can hear me, what you'll do is um close out the YouTube completely, like just scroll your phone up and close that window, and then just click on the link that I put in the Discord. That way it doesn't have both playing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you leave one
Is she
completely
still
shut
in
up,
here?
shut off YouTube, and then
Right.
come in here. Come
Here
in
she
I
here.
don't
goes.
even. I don't
Okay.
see her in here anymore.
Don't really
She
know
There
what
just
I'm.
she
did.
is.
Yes.
Okay.
I told you I'm not really good at this.
No,
No,
hey,
that's
I mean, it's
okay.
your first time. It happens.
Oh
Trust me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I okay. I
Uh-oh.
Oh, she dropped again.
Yeah, I know what she's doing
So,
because I do it all
yeah,
the time.
hold on. So watch it on another screen. Use your, hold on. So,
See, I
Right.
can
So
do
watch it on
both.
maybe watch it on the TV, just mute it, and then
yeah,
you know
that's
what
a
I mean?
good idea. Good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
See, I don't even have to do that. Like I with my iPhone, I just like
uh,
roll up from the corner and then just go back to the. I go back and forth to the comments
uh,
and then to StreamYard.
I tapped on the little comment doohickey, and then I got comments from people. Uh, join the chat. Is that what I do?
No, don't join. You're good right now. Do you have an Android or an iPhone?
Android.
Android. Oh, do
No,
you
I don't.
when you close out screens, do you do it from the bottom or the top just to make sure like your YouTube is shut out, but not this one?
Yeah, just go out
Um.
of YouTube.
You just close out your window for YouTube.
Okay. Let me see if I can do that. If I
If
lose you,
if you lose me, close out all your windows and then click on that link again for this,
Yes.
I
and I'll
got
bring
you.
you right back in.
I will probably lose you, and I don't have
Okay.
any head. All I because this is an
Yeah,
Android.
we
I
have
don't
no
have.
headsets either.
Yeah, I
So
don't
I have
either.
doohickeys and Sally baby. So I say doohickey a lot. Sorry about that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, am
All
I
right.
still here?
Yep.
Yeah, you're so
Oh, cool. Okay, I closed YouTube.
Good. You're
good.
clearer.
Oh,
I thought she was
and
clear too.
Yep.
all that's left is the general chat. Do I close that out too or no?
Nope. You can
Yep,
see the
that should be
chat.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, you're good. Awesome.
Okay.
Yep. Big Mama says you're good. People are thanking you, saying you're the best, and you've done so
Yeah.
much for Sally, and we appreciate it because we live such a distance from her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know?
I love you, Sally. I can help it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, she has done a lot for us as well. I mean, when we got our two kitties, we rescued them from a very, very bad kitty mom. And Miss Sally, bless her soul, uh, paid for their medical care so they didn't die.
Wow.
And
Oh.
she literally saved their life. Because they
And
were
Sally,
6 ounces at 6 years old.
wow. Sally just said the feeling is mutual.
Aw, I love
A
her.
Def
Um,
says, blessings, Carla. You did all this from your heart.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah, I
agree.
love her. Okay, I have a question.
okay.
Okay, I see people, I can see everybody's comments, but I can't see a picture of what you had up. Is that because of my phone?
Can you see Jim and Jerry on the couch?
Um, no. I mean, there's a little X here, and I don't want to X because I don't know what that's going to do. Because it
Can you
says
maybe
chat.
swipe? I don't know if with the Android if you swipe up or down, but
Oh,
if you swipe to see your windows, maybe you'll see a window that has Jim and Jerry on the couch.
Hmm. See, see, I can see it behind. I can see it a little bit behind the comments because I can see it coming through a little bit. But yeah,
Mhm.
see, hang on. Let me try something. I
Okay.
may leave. That's so weird. That's okay. Well, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. Jan says that she can't see when she's on the panel either, and she also has an Android.
Oh, okay.
So it
See,
might
so
be
I'll
the
leave.
Android. I think we're all Apple here.
Oh, okay. See, Apple and me, we did something wrong.
Right.
I
So no,
can't.
I guess you're good.
I
But
don't like.
even if you're
Uh,
on Android, you should be able to see the screen that you're on
well,
StreamYard.
as long as I don't look at the comments.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
Hey
yeah.
I
Def.
don't know.
Hey Def says I usually have 3 track phones going.
Dang.
Well, that's the way to do it. Um,
Maybe if you're near a TV, you turn your TV on and just mute it, you might be able to see the chat.
well, the hubby's watching TV,
Oh,
so
never mind. Never mind.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I tried to. I'm trying to figure out how to get.
Oh,
Can I get on Discord on my phone? On my phone and my little laptop
I
at the
don't
same
think
time?
so. Ma Bella says on Android there's a square on the bottom right. If she clicks on the square, it will show everything open. If she swipes up that she wants to close, it'll close it out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Do y'all still hear that buzzing though?
Yeah, I do hear it
Okay.
buzzing.
Well, y'all said it was better, and I thought, well, maybe I'm just the only one hearing it.
Well, it did for a moment and then I
It
heard it
did, didn't
again.
it?
Yeah.
It's like when she talks.
It's probably
Right.
my head. That's what everybody else says too. That it sounds funny. So it's probably these little headphone things.
Oh, it might be your
Um.
phone then. Yeah.
Well,
I bet
it's
it's her
probably
phone then.
little headphones, these little earbud things.
Oh, it's probably the earbuds. Yeah, we don't use them.
Because I don't have any way to plug in. If I can figure out how to do this on my laptop,
Can you get in the
um,
Discord on your laptop?
yes,
You
yeah,
can go, yeah. So just go in the Discord with your laptop and click
okay,
on that link I sent you, and it will bring you
okay,
right here.
And it'll be crystal clear. It should be
Yeah.
on a laptop. Yeah.
all right.
I
Well,
think you'll like it too because you'll be able to see the picture.
Yeah.
right, okay. Now I can't still be talking to you ladies when I'm doing this, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
you can be in there twice even, and we can just take one of them out.
Oh,
The
okay.
second you out, or the first you
Second
out. We'll take the first you out. Okay.
one. Okay. How to figure it
Technology is
out?
crazy.
Oops. I think I just lost them. Trying to find. Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did with my um? Yes, the power quiz. Do you remember what? Now, what's it called? Blue. Um, hmm. Without that,
So you do have your laptop right near you then?
yeah, I've got it. I got to get into it. Yeah, I was trying to
Okay.
find my. I was trying to find. Let's see, Discord. Yeah, I was trying to find my power supply for my laptop, and not having the best of luck. Which it might be in all my mismatch of stuff on my bed. So I was trying to organize.
While you get that set up, I'm just going to mute it. Well, we'll finish this little bit and then I'll unmute it for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. And so you're going to be right here. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Okay. And you can still hear us.
okay, sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Everyone's still with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Her whole attitude in life has been sort of like young. If that makes any sense. Not that she hasn't been responsible, not that she hasn't had grown-up jobs or any of those things, because we've had them too. It's not about that. It's about like an attitude towards life in general.
Not only just
You
life
know,
in general, but
being stubborn and stuck and that kind of school.
She's
These
saying her
two talk
mother-in-law
about
had a
being
young.
stubborn.
Yeah. And she's saying Sally had a young attitude or something. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
She
Wow.
is a good one to talk about an attitude.
Right. Wow.
Spoiled. Did you put pepper in this? No, I didn't put pepper in this. Oh, it's spicy today. Garlic powder is spicy today. I don't know why that would be, but I'm sorry. Like those types of things are sort of, yeah. And I don't know what kind of hurt feelings you thought that we weren't. And that's another thing. I was like, you guys, were you saying I was abusing her or we were taking advantage of her? And those types
You
of things.
are.
Straight to her face. I said, Mom,
Yeah.
look, if I wanted to hurt you, you would be
Here it
hurt
is.
already. If I wanted to
Whoa. If I wanted to hurt you, you would be hurt already?
Yep.
Okay.
And it gets
it's coming.
better.
Oof. Okay.
take your money, you'd be poor. Because I'm not smart. And I am that
Oh my
talented, if that makes any sense.
God, y'all.
Oh my God. So you know what that means? If she wants to figure out how to keep the house and
Sally, you
she
better be listening to this.
she just admitted that on wow.
This right here is
Yeah, I can
where
say that.
her anger literally took over. It's like that day she first started taking that Ritalin and admitted, what she really got her disability for. She's doing herself no favors here. Keep going, Jerry. Yeah. Will
No,
you
this
repeat
needs to
it?
be sent to that fundraising place.
Yeah. Can you repeat
Wow.
that again? That was fabulous.
Yeah, hold on one
What?
second. Here we go.
Yes.
Sorry, like those types of things are sort of, yeah. And I don't know what kind of hurt feelings you thought that we weren't. And that's another thing. I was like, you guys, were you saying I was abusing her or we were taking advantage of her? And those types of things. I told her, I said straight to her face, I said, Mom, look, if I wanted to hurt you, you would be hurt already. And if I wanted to take your money, you'd be poor. Because I'm not smart. And I am that talented, if that makes any sense. And I don't want to do any of that because I love you and I want you to be nothing but happy. Got her first iPad.
Her
Well, I
mask
didn't
is
get her her
slipping. Her
Wow.
mask
Yeah.
just slipped.
Yep.
Holy cow.
That's a psychopath right there.
I did
Yeah.
not catch that at all in the live.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Oh.
threatened her. That was a threat.
That's a
Like, it's
threat.
tough.
And
Mhm.
because she's not going to be able to keep the house, she's not going to be able to afford the mortgage. She's basically letting her know, I can con and I can figure out because I'm smarter than you.
Mhm. Evil. So did
But we
somebody
knew
see
this.
there was a request to get a clip of that? Can Ada, for somebody that's talented, get a clip of that? There was a
Please do.
request. There was a request for
Timestamp.
that.
Yeah, hold on one
The
second.
timestamp is like 1:30.
130, 106 to 132:35.
Yeah, but I want people to hear what's before that too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, but that's definitely a threat right there,
Oh,
though.
yeah. Yeah. But what led up to it?
Wow.
Yeah. And Jim
Mhm.
sits there, won't even defend her.
Nope.
No,
No, he's scared to death of her.
I
He's
think so
scared to death
too.
of her.
But yeah, and this right
Look
here,
how
this
small
is
he
why
looks.
she wants to go. All this talk about the Griswolds, everybody piling into the clown car to go to Springfield with the dog and all. There's a reason why Jerry wants to do that. She wants control of this doctor appointment.
Right.
She's asked for a power of attorney. I mean, we've said that for a couple years that Jerry wants power of attorney. That right there proves it. She wants that power of attorney because if she can get power of attorney, the sale of the house stops.
That's why she thinks she's so smart.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, guess what? You're not going to
Sally's
get
not
power of
doing it.
attorney. She is way too smart for that. I mean, that would be
Not
stupid.
as long as we're alive.
No, because here's what would happen. She would immediately start, she would have Sally back home within a month or two because she's not going to want to pay. I mean, Sally can't pay for both. So if Jerry's in charge of the finances, which is what she wants, she's going to get Sally right back home, right back imprisoned. Oh, Mom, but we'll insulate. We'll put up Arcadia doors. We'll make you a fort with Jim. We'll do this. We'll do that. You can share an office with Oreo. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's what she would do. So no. I mean,
Well, heck, they were going to put her in a dang little Timu hut in the backyard.
but also not only that, you guys, think about this. God forbid if Sally truly was incapacitated and Jerry was in charge of the finances, they'd lose the house because she's not going to pay the bills.
No.
They would lose the house. I mean, they would literally lose the house.
Well, what Jerry's thinking is that Sally won't probably let it go into foreclosure, but you know what? It is what it is. If it has to, it has to.
It's not
But
gonna
you
be
guys
some
still need
sweat
to
off her
find your
back.
own place.
Right. So this is, I mean, yeah.
That's
This is your eviction
disturbing.
notice. Get out.
That's disturbing. And Jim, if you have the courage to speak in the chat, go ahead, because I'm pretty sure you and Jerry watch it. Because I had one male watch my last live.
Uh-huh.
One male.
And then we
Who do
know
you
it ain't
think that
bluegrass.
one
Logan.
male was. Wow.
But Jim, I'm sorry, but that is pathetic. If someone was doing my own flesh and blood like that, I mean, oh
I'd
my
be
Oh,
done.
I'd be in jail. I'm just going to tell you right now, and I don't care. Come at me and say I'm not a Christian for that, okay? I mean, I would. I don't know what, but I'm not going to let a
She
friend of
beat
mine
him
be done
down.
like
Look at
that.
him. He's cowered down in that couch. That's why he looks so small. It ain't because, Jerry's, well, never mind. But anyway, he doesn't sit up. He doesn't, I mean, look at his posture.
Yeah,
It
he's
shows defeat. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if what is it, the Little
And I think
Mermaid?
Sally
and
was
those
getting just like that.
the Little Mermaid with those little swimmers that had no courage because that wicked witch had taken all something
Yes.
away. Whatever they were, that's what he looks like.
But Jim's,
Well,
the way I see it, Jim's going to have to learn on his own. Jim's just going to have to learn to, because
well, he's been relying on
yeah,
Jerry,
and
the smart one in the family. If
Right.
she was smart, she'd have her own house
yep.
with her own name on it. If she was
And if
smart,
he asked himself, he knows he's not happy. The happiest he's been was when
No.
she was on that extended trip. We've said that many, many times.
Oh,
He's not
yeah.
happy with her.
Right,
Not
in Texas,
glowed.
right?
yeah.
She had a
He's just
sparkle in his
scared of her.
eye.
Yeah.
He has nothing. He's dead shark eyes, just like Jerry.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
We
a
know
shock.
what's
Sorry.
in that butter jar.
I'm fired up.
Did Carla not come
She
back?
was there. She was there. I had unmuted her and she didn't come back yet. She just dropped
Okay.
off just to
So as soon as you
Yeah.
get the laptop set up, come on back, honey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely coming back. We know what's in the peanut
Yep.
butter jar for sure, Udine. We sure do.
Wow.
Yes, put a sale sign up ASAP. Absolutely.
Well, if this isn't Sally's sign right
Hey,
here,
Adolf.
I don't know what can get
Oh,
her
yeah.
to see what this woman's doing to her.
Absolutely. That's your sign,
This is the
Sally.
eye. Yeah, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm just
I know,
Charlotte
I'm
says,
nervous
if
too.
JA is so money smart, why doesn't she have any? And I want to hold on. I've got
Yeah.
something
Good point.
that Jan pointed out that I asked her if I could say it in this live. And this is a mic drop comment. When she wrote this in Discord, I was like, Jan, I want to get a t-shirt made of that and mail it to Jerry. Seriously. It says, this is from Jan. She said, Jerry's lived in 2 places and will be leaving both, because you will be leaving this one too, Jerry. You heard it here first. So Jerry's lived in 2 places and will be leaving both, having completely trashed and disrespected the homes and the owners. Tell me again who the problem is.
Right.
That's
I
right.
mean, that's just mic drop. Boom. I mean,
Way to
that's
go, Jan. That's
yeah,
that's
that's who
good.
the problem is. She has done this. It's a pattern. She did it with her dad's house. She alienated her entire family. Okay. And now she's doing it with Sally. And I agree with Helen. She's like a shark circling her prey.
Well, what would Jim's dad think of Jim sitting there letting Jerry treat
Oh,
his own
Jim has
mother?
said his dad wouldn't have liked her. Jim had said that before.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, many times. I've heard him say that several times.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how he could. Yeah.
I'm
It's
sure he's very proud.
May said he's happy when he had that big orgasm experience in Colorado. And
God.
Who said that?
Jerry knocked that one right down.
Oh my God.
She
Jerry
killed
needs.
it. She killed it.
Yeah. He would be deeply ashamed of him right now. I agree. He would. I mean,
Joni,
because this is not how a man acts. It's not.
Mm-mm.
do you still
He has
have
no
those
balls.
things that you were going to show? Those
I do. Let me pull them up real quick so I've got them ready.
okay.
Hold on. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So I'll share my screen. Present. Ooh,
His
okay.
dad would have kicked ass and taken names a long time ago.
Yes.
Sally said,
There
yeah.
you go, Sally. There you go.
We got Carla back.
Exactly
Hello.
what I thought.
I'm
Hey,
still,
Carla.
I'm still on my phone, but I'm working on trying to get this crazy thing set up on my laptop. So
All right, here we go.
it's
Okay, you guys. So
so
here we go. So
Okay.
this, I actually didn't mean to show, but I guess we'll show this anyway. This is sorry, y'all. I should have given warning. But we did this just to get an
Trigger
idea.
warning.
Lord, sorry. We only did this to get an idea of just how big the weight gain is.
Oh
And y'all,
my, did you have to scroll?
it's shocking. I know. Sorry for the zoom. Woo! Sorry. But the weight gain, y'all, is just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
We'll move
it's
on.
scary.
Okay, so these are comments that were in her live, all right? And so we'll start with this one from Kimberly. I don't know how other than to be blunt and honest. I have watched you for years and been a subscriber. But one, why does your mother-in-law need to help y'all? You both are in your 50s. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. You yourself stated you have always lived with family, and basically they have always paid your way. Do things for yourselves. Number 2, the house that you are in right now is not your house. It's in your mother-in-law's name, and just because you state that you bought it together, the law states within the real world as well as the real world that it's in her name, therefore it's her house, not yours. Why do you have to put a fundraiser to pay your bills just to get something smaller that is within your means? This house isn't within your means. Well said, Kimberly. Sailor Popeye says, life is more important than a piece of land. I know I had to sell my farm when my husband died. There was no GoFundMe or an in-law to help pay my way. This is a public space and people may say what they want. Life is hard. Quit blaming your mother-in-law for stuff because I've heard you. If you have the means to live in the house, good for you. I hope you do, but no backup plan? Has mom transferred ownership to you two? Do you expect money to drop from heaven? I'm trying to be positive. Your behavior is irrational when compared to real world situations. And look at the amount of likes they're getting on these, okay? Susan Myers says, stop talking about your mom. You guys, these aren't in any order, okay? So I'm not going to read Linda's now because I'm going to go over and find where I've got Linda's entire one that we can see. Okay, so even Corey got timed out, okay, you guys? And you know, Corey is a kiss up to them. Not a kiss up, but you know what I mean. Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey, what did I say? I didn't deserve a timeout. I always support you. So great job, Jim and Jerry, on even timing Corey out. I mean, you're just shooting everyone in the foot. And then this new shotgun Diane is just erratic and obsessed to the point of being manic, okay? She spent, you guys, about, I don't know, it had to take at least 30 minutes the other night. She responded to everyone, just, wah, wah,
Wow.
every single comment only to have Jerry delete all of them. So great job on spending your time wisely there, troll. Good Lord.
How about the brand new account?
And if
Yeah,
the trolls sit there and talk about us, I
I
mean, just
know.
think, how could that? I mean, after listening to Jerry just now, they
Yeah,
condone this, then they are,
There's
yeah.
something wrong with them.
they're
And then you're
right.
so
They're
rabid that you
bottom
go in and
feeders.
defend her. You defend her for that. Jerry, delete all your
Defender.
comments anyway.
No,
All
they
right,
don't
so
really
here's Big
defend.
Mama.
They
I
don't
love Big
really
Mama's.
like her.
Big
They're
Mama
just
says,
hate
I was
us.
timed out. Maybe the truth is too painful. Jerry, it is extremely selfish to want to die in a house you don't own and without getting Jim set up for success in a place he can afford with less maintenance. Amen, Big Mama. Haley Edwards says, I got a timeout and I have no idea why. And I was left voiceless for the rest of the live. Do you see the pattern? Everybody got timed out. I think
Wow.
you, Jim, need to read the comments fully. My comment was in no way negative. And if you read it correctly, you would have seen I was saying that looking after the house is a team effort. Mortgage gets paid and the chores need to be done, takes everyone. So I think that's what is being done. If offense was taken, then my apologies, but none was intended. Wishing you all the best. And I don't know what. Okay, so Disability Seeker says, Haley, Jerry was on a rampage on her iPad, timing people out left and right. That's what she was doing on her iPad. And Jim, yes, you need to read the comments all the way. There's just a couple more of these. Okay, so I think this might have been Linda's comment, and I didn't have them. This may have been the end of hers. Let me know, Linda, if so. I'm sorry. Because my love of crafts is saying mind-boggling. They are both crying now and begging for money. They absolutely knew for months this was coming. Both are so damn selfish, not their home. They ruined the living situation by getting a dog and complaining about smoking when Sally has smoked for years. They should have never moved in instead of complaining now. Amen. Rebecca Ivy, I went back and checked your live last night. You did say your mom paid the mortgage and phone bill for April. Go, Rebecca. I've always been kind. I didn't appreciate you barking at me, Jim. I've supported you in every way, including money on a couple of your lives. You just put me in a timeout on Jim's live for standing up for what he said. Really? Jeez.
Wow.
This is how they treat people. Seriously, this is how
So
they
they
treat
put a lot of people in timeout.
Absolutely. Everybody, even Corey got slung into timeout. I mean,
Right.
it's just, this is, like I said, they're both their own worst enemy. I love Better Daisy says, and the award goes to Kim Jarvis says, more excuses. You have never taken that poor dog for a walk. And Moose, home ownership isn't all it's cracked up to be. You have to figure taxes, insurance, any repairs, eventually new heater, new what? AC, water heater, etc. When this one is so perfect. It's so simple, but it is so perfect. When you beg publicly for money, people will question your financial plans. Amen.
Right.
Why would I want to donate to your fundraiser? Most of us already pay your way. You are on food stamps and SSI that is paid for by the taxpayers, the real homeowners, the ones that have jobs and pay taxes. How do y'all contribute to your bills when you couldn't even help your mom pay for something like with the $15 spent at Dollar Tree should have been given to Sally towards the house bills? Some people forget where the money for food stamps and SSI
Right.
comes from.
Well, and you remember with that Jerry, shame on me, shame on you. Remember, she paid more taxes than anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
She literally said that.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Yeah.
said in one of her many lives that she didn't make enough money from YouTube to have to pay into taxes. So where's all this money you were paying into the taxes then?
Yeah. Right. Good point. Here's
Yeah.
Linda's comment. You knew months ago Sally was moving in March. Months ago. Sally said in one of your lives last year. Great point, Linda. You had all this time to get the mortgage situation taken care of. Now you want people to donate to you and you want organizations to help you out. Shame on you. And she just admitted in the live the other day that she refuses to get on a list. So she's still flat out refusing to do anything for herself.
I don't understand why she refuses to get out.
Yeah, I don't either. I thought self-preservation, I've said that before, would have kicked in. And this last one, I think is Lover Crafts is saying mind-boggling. They're both crying now and begging for money. They absolutely knew for months this was coming. Both so damn selfish. I already did say this one. Okay, yeah. Did I have one more? No? Anyway, I think this was it, you guys. So yeah, that was it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was, I just wanted to share because all of these were erased, you guys. They were all erased and taken down, like, nothing to see here, nothing to see here. But they were quite interesting because this live enraged people. It really did. They did themselves no favors.
No.
No.
I like CJHM's comment. Jerry has timers going on all day for them to take their meds, and then they want to talk about somebody else having dementia. They have more
Right.
alarms set than I have never in my life.
Jim gets an
In
alarm
their
to
50s.
have free time. That's like being at camp.
Oh
I
my
said
God.
that last time. To have free time. Y'all, I mean, if I have to have my digital assistant tell me I can take some free time, then I'm going to go commit myself. That's
They
ridiculous.
need to set one that says take a bath.
Thank you. Good Lord.
Sorry.
Oh,
Come out.
my
I
gosh,
thought I was
that was
muted. No,
awesome. No, but it's true.
it
If
is
it
true.
if it's true.
Now Carla is back here with us, just to let you know. The concern with a lot of people is about Sally's upcoming doctor's appointment. And Jim and Jerry wanting to go with Sally, but not including Carla. However, we're pretty sure that Carla is going to be going with her,
Yes.
correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Because we just kind of worry about how they'll try to make the appointment so much worse.
Oh yeah. And then go behind Sally's back and tell the doctor, oh, she's doing this and she's doing lie
Mhm.
to them.
Oh, Carla's coming in again. Hold on one second. I think she's got it. You on the computer now, Carla?
No, I can't get this stupid thing to do anything. It's just,
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, ladies.
It's
It's all right,
okay.
honey. Well, what we can do, is show you, in the future. So for tonight, I think it's fine. But in the future, we can maybe show you, like, do a FaceTime, show it how to, or whatever.
Right, yeah.
'Cause I don't know. Every time I had to download Messenger on here, and then when I downloaded it, I put my email.
Messenger? Huh.
Yeah, 'cause I sent the Discord regular chat to my Messenger so I can put it on here
Oh.
because the other Discord, and it doesn't. It I don't understand what happened, but I can't get to. Um, it looks like I'm on there, but I don't know how to get to the general stuff so I can get to your live. That's
Mm.
my problem,
Yeah,
and I
you're
don't know.
okay now, Carla.
Yeah, and the buzzing has stopped. I was going to suggest maybe just not using the earbuds, but the buzzing has stopped. So
Right.
Oh, good.
yeah, the buzzing is. Yeah, I think
Oh,
it was
cool.
from the earbuds. I mean, there may still be a little bit, but that's something that you can try, is just not using those or something. But
Yeah.
you're going to go with her to that doctor's appointment, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
Laura Ashley asked Sally, I'm happy to hear that. What they're talking about, Sally said it's only gonna be Carla, no one else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's a big girl. She doesn't need a chaperone. We are two grown women. It's
Amen.
not so. I am
Yeah.
perfectly capable of driving her, taking her, and having a good time with my besties. And if they don't like it, check in shit. I don't care.
Right.
And didn't you mention she looks really well too? She looks better.
You should see how she's eating. Every day I'm with her, we go someplace to eat. And
Aw.
she's eating so good.
That
She bought
that makes
bought
me feel so good.
her.
And did you hear that, Jim? She's eating so good. Did I hear eating so good?
She did. She's eating them
Awesome.
And did you hear that, Jim? You're not going to the doctor.
a
Yeah.
whole lot better than she was when she was in that
You or
damn
your
house.
wife.
No.
Yeah, she's eating really great, and she's eating good. She has got more pep in her step than I have
Yeah.
seen for a long time.
Oh, is
Yay!
that not awesome, you guys?
That
That
is
is a good. Oh,
fantastic.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
she's got more
more
pep in
pep
her
in her
step
step.
Oh,
than
That
she's
Yep.
seen in a very long time, you
well,
guys.
look what all she's been doing. I mean, she's been unpacking. I mean, she's had a lot going on. Running here, calling this place, doing this, doing that, and we've been on her butt.
She's
Yeah,
just amazing.
And
She
I'm
really,
gonna stay on her butt because I think the world of her.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love
we've
her.
told her she's gained a lot of daughters.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
told her, I said, we only tell you what we would want you to tell us. You know, we would, I mean, and we congratulate her too all the time on what she's doing that's so awesome and stuff. Cause I
And
know
we
some of
don't
this isn't fun.
right, and we don't expect anything. We don't expect something to buy, from Amazon or Sheen or whatever.
Hmm.
right.
You know,
Right.
and that's how Jerry wants to get paid. Well, I did this for you, Mom.
Right. We don't want anything out of this except for
No,
Sally to be happy. There's
Right.
nothing we gain from this. We don't have a dog in this fight. We just don't. So if Sally decided to move home tomorrow, as depressed as I would be, my life doesn't change from that. But I want Sally to be happy. I want Sally to not be the person. I was so worried that she was just becoming a shell of herself, if not already where she was just
Right.
so depressed. And that can happen to people just from living with someone when they don't want to. A
Mhm.
lot
Oh,
of people don't want to live with someone. There's nothing wrong with that.
no.
no,
And she
not
had
at all.
said that years ago that she
She
just
had said she lives better alone.
right.
Years ago, yeah.
She is,
Well, I want
she
to make
is
a point before I forget about it, since I, a little forget myself. You know how like Jerry always says, um, well, y'all just don't know me. Y'all don't know who I am and all this stuff. Okay, what about the people that do know you? I
yeah,
mean,
I
your
know.
best friend of 30 years,
Great point, Kimmy.
I mean,
When
come
your
Yeah.
best
on.
friend,
If we don't, if everything we think and say about her is not true, then tell me why is it shown, why is her mother-in-law and her best friend, not doesn't have a relationship with her, and they side with her quote unquote haters.
Mm-hmm.
Not
because how
just that, her
huge is it
family
to talk
too.
to us, to come to us? I mean, Lisa could have walked away, but instead she cares enough for Sally's well-being is concerned enough for Sally's well-being to have the guts to come in here knowing that she could be attacked by some of Jerry's trolls, or
Mm-hmm.
Jerry
Yeah. And
herself.
Lisa cares more about Sally's well-being than Jerry does, or
Yes.
Jim for that matter. I'm sorry,
How profound
Sally,
is
but
that? That is so true, Kim.
it is.
All the effort that Jerry puts in to trying to control the situation with the house and such, she should take that effort and take care of her health.
Yes.
I
And
agree.
you find a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom because that's what you're going to have to end up doing.
Yes.
Quit putting it off.
Right.
Places here.
You
But
need
they
your
could,
No
plan
kidding.
B.
if they have enough money saved up as they claim they do, if they have, $1,000, they could get into a place that they don't need, you know, a one bedroom is plenty. They
Not
don't
according to
need,
Jerry. They need an office, she says.
Which is ridiculous. I agree with Carla. They don't need it. This woman
No.
uses 2 rooms. I keep
And
saying it. She barely leaves her bedroom, and when she does, she only goes out to the living room. You don't use a craft room anymore. Jim doesn't use an office. He could do it from the main room.
And a kitchen. He
they act
does it
like
from the
they're
dining room
important or
table.
it's
something.
where
I
he
mean,
sits most
they
of the
don't
time.
need all that shit. They don't do nothing. They don't work. They don't do nothing.
No.
Right.
no,
They're sloths. I
I don't
mean,
understand the guarding the hoard the way that
they don't
she
work.
is.
Mm-mm.
There's no reason to do that. I mean,
mm-mm.
and y'all, the pictures that Sally's showing, this house is beautiful. It's not hoarded. We don't have to worry about her falling over things anymore. That alone, the day that Jim wouldn't move those boxes for her after she had fallen over them, literally in tears, frustrated about that. I mean, I wasn't crying, but my eyes just welled up, which I was so furious with him that day. And that day I was like, how can you profess to love your mother when I don't need to hear again that he has a bad back. You know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all know I've had back issues, my injury thing and my issue, but I would be on the floor, sitting down, moving the box with my legs before I would let my elderly parent risk falling again. I just,
Damn,
oh,
yeah.
so now we don't have to worry about that, right, Carla? She's just, oh, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
no.
You put your best foot forward. You try to do it no matter what. I mean,
Yeah.
don't do it to the point where you're harmed or anything, but help yourself.
You, I, she was in the bathroom one day, and I think it was yesterday, day before, and so it's like, I'm gonna see what's in her cabinet. In her cabinet, her junk, she's got a little pantry area, dishes, spices. She's got plenty of food in her freezer, in her fridge. I have never seen her have so much food of for her
Oh,
very own for years because she would eat 5 or 6 bites and be full because she was so stressed out because all they do is scream and yell and cuss and demand and all of this stuff all the time. I was in the
Wow.
shower where I
Yeah.
called it her. The door was closed and I could hear Jerry clear on the other end of the house screaming at Jim over something because she didn't get her way. And I could hear her. I was sitting on the side of the bed and I could hear her mouth. That is ridiculous. That means the neighbors outside. If you were outside walking, you could have heard her voice.
Holy cow.
Is so hateful. And then 5 seconds later, oh, damn, did you see this? Oh, damn. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And then the next minute, he's, the demon from hell. And I just, I don't understand. I really do not understand. I don't understand her. And we were over there yesterday, and she was so sickening sweet to me. Very nice to me. It just about made me nauseous. I mean, it almost made me nauseous just to know how sweet she was being to me. And it's like, what do you want? If anything would do anything to me. So, yeah, I just don't know.
Mm.
Yeah.
hey,
But
Carla, do you have
yes,
your
ma'am,
earbuds in?
I do.
Uh, I think Cozy in the chat said that if you take the earbuds out, you won't have that buzzing sound.
Well, then I can't hear you. Or will I be able to hear you?
You
Yeah, you put it
should.
on speakerphone.
Yeah, mine's on speakerphone.
Really?
Let's try it real quick and see if it works. Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Did it not work?
No, she's still there. She hasn't left. She's on
Okay.
stage still.
Let me figure out how to do. How do I put it on speakerphone when I'm not using, when I'm not making a call?
So,
How do I do that?
can you unbluetooth the speakerphone, the earphone?
Headset.
Yeah, the
See,
headset. Turn your Bluetooth off,
mm,
basically. That's
weird
what I
since I
do.
don't drink anymore. I'm pretty good. So, hang on.
I agree, Martin. The next few Sundays are going to be very interesting with everyone in timeout. It is. I agree. It's going to be Nellie Bluegrass and maybe Margarita broadcasting from her new sailboat.
That's if Jerry does one.
Yeah. That's a good point, Dee. I think there's a very good chance she's just going to be too mad. Like, I
Yeah.
want to know, why didn't she show up at Cozy's? That might be because she's mad. Could be.
Right. Or she was
Jerry's very
exhausted.
prideful.
Okay.
She's very prideful, and I don't think she's going to want to answer some of these questions.
I don't know that one. Okay. I've got the I took the earbuds out, turned them off.
Oh, I can hear you better.
I can hear you guys.
It's still
It's really low, and I've got my phone
muffled.
turned up all the way, but I don't know how to.
It's still like a little warbled sounding, but I can hear you way better than I could.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well, maybe by the next time, I maybe join.
Linda, you're right. She probably won't be
Have
feeling good.
something figured out to where I know what the heck I'm doing.
I agree with you, Jan. Jen will
Hey,
make
it's not muffled anymore.
So let's see.
Oh my gosh, what did you do? It's
Because
so much better.
I have a clue. So,
Whatever you did,
so
don't
I will
move.
just listen.
You're coming much
I will
clearer.
just
Whoa,
listen
you sound
with
great, Carla.
my phone up, and
Did
Can
you
you
take your
hear us?
earbuds out?
so
No,
how's
you're
that?
clear. Can you hear us?
I don't know if
Can you
Oh,
they
hear
can
us?
hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. You're
She
clear.
can't
Chat
hear
with
us.
everyone in the studio.
oh, we hear you perfect.
Yes. Did I lose them?
No,
No.
no, 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 no. Oh no. We can hear you perfect, honey. Oh. Yeah, we should have gotten on a FaceTime with her beforehand. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, Carla, we hear you perfect. Yeah, we're here, honey.
The reason why she can't hear us
Oh,
is
hey, I can
probably
hear.
she still has. You can hear
Yay!
now?
I can hear you guys really good now. I
Oh my
don't.
God, Carla is
Yay.
fixed. You're
Oh,
perfect.
thank God.
I closed everything and went back and opened it back up. So
Oh, that can do wonders, doesn't it? Sometimes just a
Yes,
reset.
yes,
yeah,
And you
yes.
still
and I
have
can
your
actually
earbuds
hear you.
in?
Yay.
Yay! Hot
Okay.
diggity darn.
You don't sound like you're like in Australia now. You know what I mean? Because you were sounding like you were underwater. This is wonderful. Yay.
Oh my goodness, that is too funny.
It
Yeah.
sounds great
That
now.
is too funny. Oh, I can hear you
Okay,
guys a whole lot better.
You hear us a
so
whole
what
lot
were
better?
you saying?
Oh
was
yeah,
saying.
so much better. Oop,
Great.
come back here.
Oh, can she hear us?
Okay.
Yes.
Yay.
Woohoo!
So yeah, our concern is just Sally, making sure she's happy, and we want her to eat too. We want her, to be healthy.
Of
So
course.
it's not
Oh,
like, I don't know, they think somebody's wishing bad on her and it's not that way.
oh, I know. I don't understand what their deal is. It's like, oh my God, if she's not here, we can't feed her. Really? For
Oh,
real? You think?
She's
They
No,
capable
really
of
she is
like.
a
feeding
big girl.
herself.
She can't eat when she's over there because she's under so much stress, and they can't figure
yes.
out, gee, I wonder what's stressing her out. Maybe it's I mean, I'm not going to lie, I love Oreo with all my heart. I love that little dog. I really do. I just love her
That
to death,
beagle?
and yeah, I don't know what she is, but I just love that dog, and she sees me and she just goes bonkers.
Aw.
And I absolutely adore that dog. And but I mean, it's like, would she be stressed because there's a giant dog jumping on her, trying to trip her, but just wanting to play? Or could it be me screaming at my husband constantly, Jim, Jim, Jim? Oh, I
I
can't do anything
knew it
for
would be like
myself.
that. I
Well,
knew
Huh?
she was like that.
mhm.
Well, yeah,
I
That
she
must
thinks
be
that
what
when
see,
she's
God's
on
like.
live.
Yeah.
It's been
and
an hour.
and every time I have been there, and Jim will, I swear she knew the second he sat down, because he would sit down, Jim, and he'd hit the table. Yes. Would
Wow.
you bring me a drink of water? And
Does
he'd
he
say,
ever stand
really?
up to her? I want to
Oh
know.
no. He's
No.
scared to death of her.
It's a
Regardless of
See,
what
I
he may
told you.
say, I'm telling you, he's
I
scared to
knew
death
it.
of her.
yeah, he is. He's
There is
terrified.
no
That's
doubt in
sad.
my mind. Because, I mean, I know because I am, or Jim is with Jerry the way I was with my ex husband. Because my ex husband had me beat down in every name and in every sense of the word. And
Right.
I was
Uh-huh.
terrified.
Yeah.
So he acts the same way I did with my ex.
Oh.
And, you know, he's
So you
scared of her.
recognize that you recognize those signs. Like
Oh,
you've
absolutely. He's an
seen,
abused man.
yeah.
Right. That's what I keep saying. He's an
And it
abused
sucks
And
because
man.
people don't see it sometimes
You,
because it's a man, but it's just as
Right.
right.
he
But
is
He
you
is
can
an
mentally
see it.
abused.
You can see it all
he
Mentally.
over him,
is
though. He's
he is
deep down.
he's brainwashed to he's brainwashed to think the way her brain thinks,
yes.
because he is not allowed to have any opinions of his own, as we can all see on their lives,
Oh, yeah.
because he starts to talk and she talks, and you can see he's getting so mad. And then when he gets mad, really mad, that's when he starts bashing people, especially his mother, which really seriously pisses me off.
Oh,
I would like to have just reached through that screen,
Me
took
too.
him by the neck, and just beat his face in,
Me too.
because it pissed me off. You
yeah.
Well,
do
it's
not.
shameful. His
You
mother,
do not. You do not. I did not have a great relationship with my mom, but she's still my mom.
but
She
still
was
Right.
your
still my
mother.
mother. She
Right.
gave birth to me. She brought me in this world. And by God, you have to respect her no matter what. He has no respect for anyone, not
No.
even himself.
No,
He has no respect. He
no.
says, "Oh, yeah, I love you, Mom, but, blah, blah, blah." And
Oh, I know.
There should be no
it's
Oh,
buts to I love
He
you.
says she's negative. Did
exactly,
y'all hear him say that?
oh, it's so. Why wouldn't she be negative? She's
ex-
It's like
well,
she's
yeah,
living.
it's like, why wouldn't she be
They're the one
negative?
that's negative. Oh my God, this hurts.
You
That
can't
hurts
help
my
but.
allergies. Oh,
She couldn't be positive in that house. It was impossible,
no.
Right.
because bless her heart, I mean, I don't know how many times that Jim would talk to her and talk down to her, and it would make her cry. You don't make my friends cry, damn it, because that
No,
is not right. I would, no, you don't do that.
it's not
Don't do
okay.
that.
It's just
No,
No, it's
it's
not
not
okay.
okay at all.
See, Jerry abuses him and he abuses others.
that's exactly what he does. He lashes out.
Yes,
It's like the little
yeah,
kid, the youngest one has to have somebody, so they hurt the dog or something.
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's not cool. You don't do that kind of stuff,
No.
and it's just not right.
Hmm.
So, but karma is a total bitch. And when
Yep.
it comes around, I hope I'm there to see it,
Right.
because I'm going to stand back and take pictures.
Well, I think
So,
she's on
Oh,
the
please
way.
do. Take
I think she's on
video.
the way. I really
huh?
Take
Do what?
video, please.
take video.
I'm going to take video. I'm going to shoot. I'll make CDs and mail them to everybody.
Oh, Lord, yes.
Oh, I love Carla.
I know that is wonderful, man. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's really sad.
Laura Lee was asking because you were really muffled earlier.
Uh
If
huh.
you could tell us what happened again when you went over to the house?
When I went with Miss Sally yesterday,
Yes.
well, I don't really know a lot. I know that
I
I
think it
was
was
in,
about the noise and such. You were talking
um,
about how you went over there, it was loud or
um, it was some, because, well, Jim was doing stuff in the kitchen, and uh, Miss Sally was talking to Jim or something right after we got there, and I was in there. Of course, I had to play with Oreo because she's my girl, and um, so Miss Sally came in and she said, "Oreo, wouldn't you like to go to the living room with Carla?" And it's like, "Yes, we would." So it's like that was her way of saying time to go. So I did. I did as she asked.
Right.
And all I know is she got her phone, which is great. So now she doesn't have to depend on them anymore.
Oh,
Mm.
she got that worked out?
Yes, that is
Oh,
all worked out. She has
oh
her
my gosh.
phone.
Thank
She has
God.
her own plan, and they
Yeah.
can take their plan and stick it where the sun don't shine, and a little
Oh,
further if possible. And um, so,
Oh, she was saying that Jerry was being unusually sweet to her.
oh yeah, she was
oh,
like,
please.
well, see, for years, she's given me all kinds of stuff that she'd always give me first dibs on stuff before they sent it to Goodwill, Salvation Army, whatever. So I've gotten some very nice things from her.
Mm-hmm.
I never realized until the past couple years just how manipulative and two-faced she was, because she, well, maybe three-faced, I don't know. It could be three, you know.
Yeah.
The devil, an angel with broken wings, and a little halo that is like melted.
Or crooked.
Yeah, melted and crooked.
Yeah, held
And
up by the
then
devil.
I don't know what the third one would be. Don't know if I have a name for that one. That would be when she's like that picture you had up, somebody put up earlier of her looking like, what? You know, that was like, that's kind of the look she had when my name was mentioned a while back on a live or something. And she had no idea that I was even on Discord. I think they were pretty surprised to find out that I was.
Right.
But yeah,
Well,
when my name was,
yeah, she probably is surprised, but
guess what?
yeah, I mean, you don't want to stand by and watch this happen to your friend anymore.
Shoot, no. I mean, as soon as Miss Sally told me about Discord, yeah, I'm on there. Tell me what I got to do. I'm on there.
Well, and my husband pointed out we have nothing to gain from this as far as us. You know what I mean? Like
Of course not.
but we still know right from wrong, and we were like, my goodness, I mean, why wouldn't we want to help somebody? You know, I love empowering other women, and this is, you know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and this is a situation where look at the amount of love people have for Sally, and now for you for helping this happen. I mean, it's just been awesome to see, and you can see Jerry physically literally start to change, and not the last live, but the live before that when they announced the move. I think it was.
Oh, my.
She started to get surly and angry, and she of course blamed it on not feeling well, but everyone, and everyone that knows Jerry, and she can say we don't know her, but you know, we know you pretty freaking well. You've put everything out there, including your freaking bowel movements. You've held nothing back.
Oh my God. That was so disgusting.
Why did she do that?
It's like, what? Nobody wants to know how many times she poops a log every day.
Nobody.
Disgusting. Nobody
And
wants to see her
farting
butt.
on lives.
Y'all, it makes me
She
think
what?
that she is
God
the
bless
one
you.
who is,
God bless
it's not
you.
dementia, but it's like she's the one who needs care, like mental care.
Oh, yeah, she
to
does.
want
I
to
think
say
she's,
these things. And then
what's the
to not
word?
shower. It's like you not make decisions well because it's not normal to go so long without a shower. I feel like you're the one who needs an advocate, Jerry. Like you need somebody to come in and say, all right, enough, you know, you're getting a shower. And I know as a functioning adult, she can turn down care, but it's still
Right.
to then put it on Sally, making it sound like Sally can't even put her pants on when she can come in and whip all of it. It's truly gaslighting, black belt gaslighting.
Okay, can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand what that means. Gaslighting? What is that?
So gaslighting is making somebody feel like they're crazy. So in other words, you can know something 100% true, but a really good manipulator like Jerry can sit there and just over talk you and double talk you and word salad you to death, and they can throw so much stuff at you, especially when they're trying to change your mind about something. If somebody could throw in an official definition in the chat or something from Google, but it's basically they're trying to make you, but they're trying to make you feel like you're crazy. And they're just making, and it happens all the time. And I think people have done it for years and not known this trending term, but it really is. She is a gaslighting expert. She does it all the time.
Oh my. Yes.
Kind of like when a man cheats on a woman and then they confront him and he's like, well, you're crazy. Da, 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 you know, that.
You know, you haven't been feeling well. You've had PMS.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. You need to take your medication.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. What I'm trying to think of the definition or the diagnosis. It's not. It's. my husband and I watch a lot of crime shows
Mhm.
on Oxygen because it's just interesting. And um, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's like it's not a psychopath. It's uh, well, she is a psychopath, but um, it's oh my gosh, maybe somebody can help me out. Um, uh,
Schizophrenic?
no, it's
Narcissist?
Because we think she's an absolute narcissist. I think
oh,
she's
that's
Psychopath?
oh, there's no doubt about that one.
like a
She,
psychopath, really. She does because she doesn't cry. Like in 4 years, she has attempted to cry. I don't know how many times. I've never seen a genuine tear, not even one. I mean, I've
she
never truly
claims
seen a tear.
she claims it's because of her eye disease.
No,
Because
it's not.
I didn't know she had actually given a reason. Wow.
yeah, she told me once. Um, she was wiping her eye. I said, "You all right?" She says, "Yeah, I something about her tear ducts don't work because of the eye disease she has, where she had to have shots put in her eyeball because of her
Okay.
diabetes or something."
And see, I don't think she was getting those like 3, 4 years ago when we used to watch her. Like some of
No.
us have watched her for years, and her eyes
I
weren't that
don't know.
bad. But even her own best friend said that she once said, "What did she say, Dee, after getting off the
Oh, she was crying on a live or a video, and then after she got off, she, just smiled and laughed, and her friend looked at her and goes, "What are you doing?" And she said that, "Oh, that's how you do it. You just,
That's how you
cry
do
and
it.
then."
Yeah,
how
Yeah,
quickly
I
I
just
can
looked
turn
up
on
the
the yeah."
yeah,
degenerative
that's
eye
sad.
disease that she has. Yes, you still produce tears even if you have some of the degenerate eye disease or are legally blind with macular degeneration, which is what she
Mm-hmm.
has. Macular
Right.
degeneration.
The macular. So she yeah, debunked. Thank you, Dee.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so there you go. But she has a problem with that. She likes to throw out things as truths and then doesn't have anything to back it up. And
Right.
I mean, we for a long time we didn't think she had cancer, and we did admit, once that doctor's visit was shown, we were like, okay, Now I did. Some of us thought she had cancer, but we didn't think it was stage 4. And it's just because nothing seems to add up. But we did see a doctor say it. But have you,
Yeah.
Carl, one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, have you ever seen anyone with stage 4 cancer gain 150 pounds? Like,
No.
I have never,
No, because
No.
I had
ever.
a very good friend that
Oh,
had
no.
stage 4. Well, she went from stage 2 to stage 4 in less than a year.
Mm.
She had um, colon cancer, and she went from 250 pounds to about 89 pounds in a
Oh,
year and a half before
Mm.
she died. And is a woman, this woman had to move from her home. She she was 89 pounds, could barely stand up, and she was very weak. She was one of the toughest chicks I've ever known because
Mm.
she packed every bit of her house herself. She
Wow.
moved boxes with her feet, and she would have a couple of grandkids over to help put them in a car.
Wow.
She did that. So Jerry cannot sit there and tell me she can't do it. Bullshit.
No.
I
Yeah.
call bullshit on that.
Yeah.
I This woman, I was over there with her. She would not let me help her because she said, if I cannot move myself, nobody's going to move it. I said, but you're sick. Yeah, I'm sick. I'm dying. I've got, 4.5 weeks to live, but I got to get out of here. And she did. She lived about 4.5 weeks
Wow.
after she moved because she moved in with her daughter. And she died. And, she was one of the toughest women I have ever met in my life. And she was a wonderful, wonderful lady. And her whole life, she was a nurse aide because I worked with her because I was a nurse aide for 10 years
Oh,
and we
you
worked
was.
together.
Oh,
And
hard work.
so it is very hard work and I loved it. I loved every second of it. And
Oh,
I haven't worked since 2001 because of
Mhm.
my Jim thinks he has back problems. I'll give you my back for a day and see if you can handle it.
So many people, it's just insulting to have him talk about stuff that is, it literally is wear and tear. That's what he has.
Mm-hmm.
Degenerative disc disease, I was told by an orthopedic surgeon, everyone over the age of 50 has a certain measure of it. It's just, it's like having a car that's 15 years old, 20 years old. You're going to have some wear and tear on that car. It's just
Oh
inevitable.
yeah.
It's going to
Oh
happen.
yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah. I mean, I was diagnosed with
Or inevitable.
degenerative disc disease, degenerative joint disease, and many other things when I was 15. I
Oh,
spent my I spent my 8th grade year in my bed because I couldn't get out because I could barely move by myself because I
Wow.
was in so much pain. And he has no idea what real pain is.
No,
I'm
he sits
sure.
cross-legged with back
Oh
pain. You
yeah.
cannot sit how he sits.
yeah.
There's no way. No.
I don't know what
Yeah, I
he will
agree.
do if he ever really gets, you know what I mean, some sort of really bad ailment. I'm like, Jim, my goodness, you know, you've gotten,
He will
and,
be bedridden.
and yeah, and she's
He
taught
Oh
me
yeah.
wants that.
in his
Yeah,
life,
it's
guys. I listened to it today for a few minutes because I really didn't listen to it the other day, and I was like, okay, I don't know how closely we'll go over it, but I wanted to listen to it. Y'all, I swear to you, in it, at one point he said he wants hospice brought in for himself.
Yeah,
If
for
I'm,
both of them.
Yes, he did, and I about
Yeah.
died.
I was
Praise
like,
the Lord.
dude, you hear me?
now?
He's
No,
yes.
today.
He
What?
wants more care for himself. He doesn't like that Jerry's the only one that gets an aid, Carla. And he said it's only one day a week and that he would like hospice for himself. I was like, let me hold on. I
Oh
was
my God.
in my dishwasher and I literally stopped what I was doing and I looked like an idiot. I was standing there with my mouth on the floor holding a bowl going, what? Jim, did you just say?
Oh
I
my
think he meant home
oh wow.
health, but they said
Maybe
hospice.
he gets hospice mixed up, but I thought, my gosh, Jim, I mean,
He
just
doesn't need an aid.
no.
No, he
This
needs
is
to
part
get
of the
up
He
and exercise.
yeah,
Exercise,
he
I
move,
needs
mean,
walk, start eating
eh,
right.
he needs to do something besides
Keep
sit.
his blood
right.
sugar under control
And
because he's
yeah,
got the
keep his blood sugar under control and move around. And
Bertha over there
I mean,
telling him.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Ladies, I got to go for a minute. I got to get the hubby's medicine.
All right,
Okay.
So
hun.
Okay.
I'll
We'll
be
be
right
here.
back.
Dee, did
Okay.
you
Okay.
see the part about the hospice? Did you see that?
Yeah, you know what? And I think I'm gonna have another live
Yeah,
because
we'll do a part three.
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
have
do a
to go
part
over
3.
Jim's video.
Are we
Yeah,
And
gonna
we've
finish
already been
hers?
on almost 2 hours. So
Are we gonna
yeah, we'll
finish
do a part
hers?
two.
what'd you say, honey?
Are we gonna finish Jerry's?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if we were gonna.
I mean,
So
there's
I
not
thought
much left if you want to finish it. There's only
Go for it.
we might as well just finish it out,
yeah, because there's only 10 minutes left to that. So
She may very
and
well
then we
not
can do
do
a
one,
part
like
3
you said.
on Jim's.
yeah, right. Part
It may
3.
be a while before we see Jerry doing one because she may be too mad to do one. I don't know.
Right.
Things are
I
gonna.
just don't want to bore the subscribers. I mean, if they want a part 3 with Jim's, just let me know. And I'm here.
I think people would love a part three just to even talk to Carla more.
Right, right. And I think Sally at some point will come on as well.
I
Yeah.
do
And
too.
I'm so eager for her to make a video with her gifts and everything, and showing her apartment and
Hmm.
but I did want to point out that Chandra, I think that's how you say her name, and somebody else. They get this Marcy, I think it is. They get the shots and they have tears. They have the same thing that Jerry has.
Really? Thank you, ladies. Awesome
Yes.
for I'm sorry you have to have them, but thank you for
Oh,
also
everyone's saying part 3,
flunking
yes.
the heck out of that.
Yes to a part 3. Okay.
Busted, Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So let me go ahead. Are you seeing the
I see
lovely
her.
couple? You
Yep.
do? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and hit play again.
Okay.
Her first iPad. She paid for it, but we helped her pick out her first iPad, but I got her a new iPad when her other iPad was too small and she couldn't see it anymore. This just stuff over the years. It's just things we've been trying to do to make her life better and easier. We love her. These pajamas aren't the right pajamas. Finally got the kind of pajamas that she likes, and we got that under wraps. And then her size decreased, or first her size increased. And then we got her new pajamas that she likes because we finally know what kind of pajamas she likes. And now her size decreased. Now we got to get new pajamas. Like, I really don't know if you guys have any idea what the hell is going on here if you just say stuff like that.
Okay, so 99% of us see this and we're all wrong.
Right.
And two of the people that know you in person says the
Right.
same thing. I mean, come on.
Your mother-in-law herself, your mother-in-law's best friend, and your best friend of 30 years. I mean,
and let me bring up this. How many times has Jim told us how the real Jerry was?
Yep.
Let's spin the block on
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Great point.
Yes.
He wasn't paid to do that. He was looking for a place to vent and has
He's done
told us
that many times.
Yes, he said his wife is a con. He said she'll do anything for
She
money.
stinks.
She'll do anything to get her way. Yes, he said how bad she smells. He can barely stand to be around her.
Yep.
I mean, this is him saying this.
Yeah, maybe I need to whip up a video of him saying all this stuff and send it to him.
Oh, Kimmy, I will kiss your face.
Whoa.
Well, you can kiss my face anyway,
I said
Johnny.
it's not one of those videos. Sorry, but I'll. You gotta love being live.
You don't have to bribe me.
She gonna start twisting that tongue.
Sorry.
I know. Good
I'm
Lord.
sorry.
We're going downhill quick. Sorry.
Leave it to us.
No, leave it to me.
Okay,
Leave it
I
to
have
me.
to say something for my friend out there, and she knows who she is. I have to say this. Big Mama. Okay, now go on.
Wait, what?
Somebody a deaf wanted me to say Big Mama. She likes the way I say it.
Oh, Big Mom. Okay.
So I don't know. Anyway, sorry, Big Mama. It's
You're always
nothing
starting
toward
trouble,
you.
Kim.
No. It's nothing toward you. She just likes the way I say it, Big Mama. Okay.
I love
It's that,
everything.
it's that little accent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have that little New York accent.
I don't have one.
A little bit.
Mm.
It depends on what you're saying and how mad you get.
I don't get mad too often.
Well, not mad, but perturbed.
Yeah, when I get a little upset, yeah. Well, that Jerry said, it brings the New York out in us. Okay. Here we
Yeah.
go, lovely. Okay.
What, honey?
It wasn't
Yes, I can.
until Lisa was moving in where she said, I want to come start being in the living room and being more social. I said,
It
absolutely.
is getting.
We moved. First, she was in her rocking chair, but she didn't like the position of it because we couldn't talk. Her and I couldn't talk so much. Or she
I'm
couldn't
back.
talk to people on the couch, really. So then she ended up, after a while, it was making her
Okay, we're
dizzy.
just watching
So
Jerry
she
right
asked
now.
that-
Okay.
After that, she ended up buying her recliner. And that's where we were all in the living room when did Lisa live here? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
I've never stopped her from doing anything that she wanted to do. She smoked in the house the whole time. I never object.
It's
I know
her
people
house.
think that I complained about it, but it was just
Right. Look at Juicy Jim. He's stressed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's stressed.
Oh, I never
yeah.
objected to it. What? Are you serious?
Right.
That's why she put all those.
Replay that.
Yeah.
Replay
She
that.
always had
Yeah,
nasty
replay that.
smelling candles
Yeah, no kidding.
and smelly things around that would make Miss Sally cough. She did it on purpose.
Right.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
now I'm gonna get new pajamas. Like, I really don't know if you guys have any idea what the hell is going on here if you just say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until Lisa was moving in where she said, I want to come start being in the living room and being more social. I said, absolutely. We moved. First, she was in her rocking chair, but she didn't like the position of it because we couldn't talk. Her and I couldn't talk so much, or she couldn't talk to people on the couch, really. So then she ended up, after a while, it was making her dizzy. So after that, she ended up buying her recliner. And that's where we were all in the living room for to, when did Lisa live here? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
And
Hang on a second.
that's
Pause that.
I've
Well, why
Okay.
would Sally have to ask to come in her own living room anyway?
Right. I didn't understand that either. She wanted to be more social. Well, of course she wants to be social.
Because Lisa's there. She's tired of
Right.
looking at y'all too.
Yep.
Right.
'Cause y'all treat her bad. Well, not bad, but you know what I mean.
Well,
I
they
was
yell
like,
all the time.
yeah.
The yelling and the stench.
And the
Oh
barking.
my.
Oh, and the complaining about her smoke. And you know what? Gosh, that was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I heard her complaining about, oh, my mother-in-law smokes. My mother-in-law smoked. Well, so what?
Yeah, y'all,
You
how much
eat.
would I rather
So,
smell smoke than body odor where you won't bathe? For heaven's sake.
Amen.
or people engorging food 24/7.
Yeah, I mean,
I love food. Don't get me wrong. But
I would all day long rather smell smoke than smell, and again, it's her right in her house. She could sit there and chain smoke, torch
she
the
could
couch if
blow
she
it in her face if she wanted
yes,
to.
learn how to do smoke rings and do that. I mean,
What,
she
honey?
whatever.
Oh, okay. Actually, they're Brussels sprouts, but you can have them. I don't care.
Okay.
I've never stopped her from doing anything that she wanted to do. She smoked in the house the whole time. I never object. I know what people think that I complained about it, but it was just, when
He's
people are like, I
growling.
don't sell my
Yeah,
crafts.
look
Oh,
at you.
yeah. He's reading comments. He was getting upset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't sell
because
my
people
crafts because
didn't
people
like
don't like.
what she was saying. They were like, "What?" I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lori, her father did smoke. She always said I lived around smokers for so many years.
Buy crafts from
here's
houses
an
that are
idea:
full.
get a job and move out. Quit living off an aging parent. You're in your freaking 50s.
Yeah.
Mortified to have never provided for myself. I can't imagine that. Plus, how terrifying would it be? And people don't live forever.
No,
Right. Exactly.
no. Yep. Her mother smoked as well.
Full of smoke.
Oh, I
Just the
didn't
way
know
it is.
that.
I don't care. I lived with a smoker my whole life till my father quit in 1998. So I was 28 years old when my father quit smoking. And then we moved in with mom in 2013. So it was like 15 years of my entire life I didn't live with a smoker. That's it. Ori, I gotta sit down, baby.
She acts like she should get a medal for that. So what?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And, you know,
yeah.
are you allowed Sally to come to the living room? Are you allowed her to smoke in her own home? Do you hear yourself? It, it just, if she has any friends left, the one that she's got is a yes person. And so she tells her whatever she wants to hear. So she's not going to say it. And, Lisa,
Mm-mm.
bless her heart, kept trying to say what she needed to hear because Lisa was a good, true friend. And Jerry wouldn't have any of it. And, finally, Lisa had to realize this is not a two-way street. She doesn't care about me. She doesn't care about her own husband. Why would she care about me? I don't mean to put words in your mouth, Lisa, but I'm just saying that's how I would have felt, So but to try to tell her things, she's not going to listen. She's obviously going to do whatever she wants to do. Do you think, the other question I wanted to ask you, Carla, was, do you think it's very telling? I know this is a pretty easy question, but that her own family has next to nothing to do with her with stage 4
Oh
cancer?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's read them all. She's used them all. She's
Yeah.
used them until they're dry.
Right.
And that part of her life, I don't know a whole lot about except what I have overheard and what Miss Sally's told me.
Mhm.
So, but by her own admission,
Yeah.
she has said, my family doesn't even want anything to do with me.
Yeah.
I've heard her say that herself.
Right.
Yet
And that's
when
pretty
her and Jim
sad.
have problems, what she tells Jim is, well, if you want me to leave or you don't want to be together, I can go with my family. My family will take care of me. No, they won't.
No.
No, she has nowhere to go.
No.
She
I've
knows
heard
better.
her, when they'd be arguing, she'd say, well, if you weren't so blah, 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 or if you weren't so this or so that, she blames everything that happens in their relationship that is anger, or if he doesn't do something exactly to the T, the way she demands. I've heard her call him an idiot, stupid, useless, and I don't know how many other words that I shouldn't be using anymore. Um, but yeah, she calls him every name in the book, man. It's awful.
Wow. But
And
she says she only gets mad and curses on YouTube because of the comments.
Does she fight back when she does that?
I'm sorry, what?
When she does that, when she really goes off on him like that, does he fight back at all?
No,
Wow.
I've never seen it. He might talk back a little bit, but then she gets irate, and then he has to back down for his own sanity, I'm sure, because she just keeps screaming and screaming and screaming. I've heard it
Well,
myself.
you know what? She's not going to get up and run after him.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So
But we've heard it too, Carla. We've been on, a video before.
lives.
Yeah,
Oh
lives.
yeah, it's
Hear her down the hall, yelling, and
Fix my sandwich.
oh yeah.
yeah, it's just
Where's my
it's
bologna
sad.
sandwich? Oh,
Oh, that time he was freaking pooping, y'all. And she's
Yes.
like, "Are you done pooping? I want my sandwich." I was like, "Good
I
Lord."
What?
hope he washed his hands.
Yes.
Oh,
She literally said that, Carla. She's like, "Are you done?"
my
Where's
Lord.
my sandwich?
Yeah, and she said, "Are you done pooping? I want my sandwich. I thought I was getting one. Now you're doing a live, and they've heard me say the F word. Well, F this." Oh, it was awful.
Oh, it was
I
awful.
say get up off your butt and go fix your damn sandwich.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's not like she can't walk.
Well, Carla, back in Mother's Day last year, so coming up on a year, back in Mother's Day last year, she got extremely irate. She got very, very mad at Sally because Sally made a joke about, I think it was a joke about,
Oh, she watched the, what do you call it? The parody.
the puppets, where we did
Yep.
puppets of their family making a
From
joke.
me and Tasha.
And it
Yes,
was
it was a
funny.
joke.
It
Oh,
really
yeah,
was
that
It
one.
was
funny.
a parody. I mean,
We
come
Yeah.
were,
on.
yeah. And I mean, we're saying worse stuff in some ways tonight than in that puppet show. The
And,
puppet show was funny. It
Yeah,
really
she thought
was.
and
Sally
even
thought
Diane
she was one.
said, y'all can make a parody about me. I
Yes,
don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
make one. It's
absolutely.
just for fun.
And so, anyway,
Yeah.
Sally mentioned that it was funny. And Jerry
Mhm.
got so mad that she jumped up, and everyone in the chat had the same response almost. Everyone was like, wait a minute. She not only jumped up at the speed of light, there was no like grunting or groaning or, oh, my aching stage 4
No.
cancer in my bones self. No, she jumped up, and I'm not saying she could maintain this velocity for a long span, but the quickness that she got up, and then Adaf made us laugh because she said you could hear her toenails clicking down that hallway. She stormed out.
Oh.
She
Oh
stormed out.
my.
And we've seen pictures before of the toenails, and they are like, they almost curl over. They're so long. It's
Oh, yeah,
scary.
like clickety clacking
Ooh.
across the
And you could hear
floor.
her storm down the hall, especially if you're wearing headphones. But the point of saying that is, I mean, as funny as the image kind of is, when she
Yeah.
wants to,
Oh,
I've always
yeah.
said if there was a fire, she'd knock both of them down to get out
Oh,
first.
yeah. Wouldn't be
If there,
nothing wrong with her.
if there was a
Mm.
prize that was going to disappear, or it was the first one gets to keep it, like a really big gift card, Jim and Sally would be knocked plumb down.
Yeah.
They would, she
Oh
would
yeah.
get her. So my point is, when she wants to move quickly, she can move quickly. I'm not
Oh
saying
yeah.
she put up for a long, because she really has been her own worst enemy sitting around doing nothing. I don't think she has
Mm-hmm.
much stamina, but she really can, so I just saying she snows people. I guess it's good for baby Snow.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, I can't get up. I can't move. I can't this. I can't that. Well, that's your own fault too, Jerry, because has anybody ever done this where you sit too long and you're stiff?
Oh yeah.
Where I mean, that's why people say you use it or you lose it.
Right.
Doctors
Right. Oh exactly.
In the hospital after even after a serious surgery, what's the first thing they have you do? They have you getting up.
Oh
You
yeah,
Get moving
That's
definitely.
right.
right
Yeah.
I
away.
mean, I had a surgery patient come back the other day. Within 10 minutes of her arriving to the floor with a total knee, the therapy was in there asking me if they can work with her. And I was
What?
like, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Wow.
I was like, sure, her vitals are fine. She's great. Go
Yep.
ahead.
They came in
Wow.
on
And
me
she
the
had that
first day
block
after mine.
too, because that block didn't wear off for a while. So
Yep.
Well,
That
and
next
Wow.
that
I'm
next
not
day
saying
that block is gone though.
oh, when hey, that block, it don't give you no warning. When that
Nope.
block's
It just
gone, it's
dropped.
gone.
Yep.
yeah.
There's no tapering off. It's just gone.
Mhm.
But see, I try to give my patient like pain medicine prior to that happening and
Right.
explain to them that we have to take this scheduled for a while to get this in your system because I'm going to tell you when that wears off, you're going to be in some major pain.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, they have them up quick.
Well, and when she was at rehab, she was on a more of a regimented diet. They had her up doing stuff. She really didn't
Hmm.
have much choice. I don't know how difficult she was behind the scenes, but as much as she thinks we hate her, for those of us who, have some heart, and just don't, I mean, I was like, good, maybe she will, like, I truly thought maybe she will realize I'm losing weight. I'm feeling better. It's got to feel good to be up now. I've gotten whatever this issue is with my leg because I don't know. It felt like we got different stories, but regardless, I truly found myself cheering her on to a certain extent, thinking, "Good, Jerry, please keep this up. Come home, do your PT, do your exercises, get up and start doing stuff for yourself. Do stuff that
Mm-hmm.
you weren't willing to do it even 2 years before that on your channel. She still was having Jim do most stuff for her. So that's where it has just been really sad, where it's like and she has gotten worse. She doesn't craft anymore. I'm not saying she doesn't get tired, but I have less energy the less I do. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like
Oh yeah.
Oh, me too.
the more I
Oh,
get every day,
absolutely.
the more energy I have. And for instance, leaving the house, I'm one of those who I'm like, ooh, nowadays we can do so much from home. But as soon as I leave, I'm almost always glad that I'm out, with the exception of Walmart. I'm never glad to be at Walmart. But
I
I
don't
love
know.
Walmart.
But
I
then
love going there.
I
I don't
cannot
mind Walmart,
I
but
don't like it. I hate it. I'm sorry.
not on a weekend
Oh,
Well,
no,
or a
I
definitely not
don't
on a
like a
payday.
lot of
Sunday.
bad people there. Like, you know what I mean? Like some stores I've seen, like I don't like to go to the one in Syracuse, but the one near me is very clean, and you know what I'm
so
saying. So
it's partly the store, how it's kept up or how
I
crowded
think
or
so.
not.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, and I found out that I'm not meant to be a checkout person. Y'all, the self checkout, I just make fool of myself every time. I'm like, just go ahead and send my assistant over, please. Okay. Because I'm not a good self checkout person.
I
But
love the self checkout.
I
I can
still
have a whole I can have a whole grocery cart full of stuff. I'll go get me an empty one and I'll just be scanning and bagging. I'm just going to town, man.
Oh, they don't
And by
let
the
us
time I
do that
Oh no,
here.
yeah,
they've
and then
stopped
I'm
it
done.
here too.
what they
They've
don't
Hmm?
let
stopped
you
it.
do that, D?
We
They
don't.
don't let us if you have a cart full, no. There's like a minimum of like 30 or under because they really watch.
Oh yeah, they don't even use half of them anymore. They told me they were getting rid of them. Walmart.
And we've got no plastic bags whatsoever.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
have
Oh my.
plastic bags that
I
honey,
miss them.
they'll put one thing in each bag. I'm like, please put 4 or 5 items in that bag
Right.
if it's not heavy. I'm
Mm.
like, so I'm carrying in 28 bags with like 10 things. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Y'all
They
see,
Yeah.
run bags in Kentucky.
Harry Ann Jensen says, I'd donate to a GoFundMe for her to get a bra if she'd wear it properly.
She's getting very close to be able to wear in the sports bras again.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
she
God.
Lord.
desperately needs one.
No, her nipples are
Really
kissing
bad.
her toes.
Yeah, she
Oh
does
my
need one.
goodness. She does need one. It's, yeah, I always am wanting to reach through and say, please, let me hand you a bra. But
It's not terribly attractive.
No.
Well, to me, I don't feel like I even sleep in one. But I know I've gotten myself trained to do that. But gravity's not getting one over on me. I'm fighting the good fight, is what I'm saying. So
Oh, I'm past that.
you
I'm
know
gravity.
what? No.
Gravity has hit me hard. Oh, about 5 or 6 years ago, there was a doctor at our hospital, and he was given like half price breast augmentation, and a lot of the nurses did it, and I wish I would have done it.
Mm.
Not just for a lift.
I was gonna say,
No.
Boo, you've already have a curvy, beautiful breast.
Listen,
I
it's
don't know this.
fat,
I didn't end for
honey.
the
It's
mean for this.
called FAT. It's fat.
No, Boo. I've seen you. Mm-mm. You're
You've
doing
seen
great.
me? Okay.
Yes, they should allow us to bid on auctions to take.
She's
Hold
she's
on, y'all. Big
speaking.
Mama just said they should allow us to bid on auctions. Can I get $20 for Jerry to take a bath and 100 for a bra?
Oh God, that would work.
It
Oh,
might.
y'all, she might be willing to do it. Good gracious.
Oh,
I
she
don't.
would.
Oh, something. Gee, she might turn around and not pour Oreo across the room with those jugs. Harry and Jensen says. What? I didn't know that they took bags away. They do have them at my store,
Well, yeah,
but
no, they have to be that you could buy the paper bags or like the canvas, but there's no plastic whatsoever.
what? Oh
Yeah.
man. Well, that's
That's
probably
been
good for the
that's been
environment.
over a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Linda, you're so right. The longer you get, the harder it sits to move.
Yeah.
The harder it gets to move. I hate that Carla dropped off. I did have one more question. I wanted to ask her about that bacon in the laundry basket, what she thought about both of those
Would she
things.
drop off?
Yeah, because
Sorry, I'm on the other screen.
I really wanted to ask about that because I thought, my God, here she is. Hey,
Yep,
Carla,
I'm here.
what did
I
you
just
think of? Oh, go ahead, honey.
no, I just want to let you know I'm here. I was listening.
Oh,
I
okay.
just accidentally pushed the button and lost it, so I had to
Oh,
do
I
it
have.
all over again.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Sailor Popeye says she's got to be a 64 FFF. For anyone wanting to send the bra, there's the size estimate. What did you think of the what was it? Oh, about her saying that you guys moved her out so quickly that her bacon and her laundry basket were
Yeah.
taken.
Well, it wasn't really as fast as she thought because day one was one carload. Day
Mm-hmm.
two was two carloads. Day three was two carloads. And
Right.
then I got sick with strep. So I took off that day because I was sick. Then the next day, I mean, I was right at being, well, I had already had 4 antibiotics in 24 hours because I wanted to make sure I dosed myself up. So I went and make Miss Sally sick.
Sure. Sure.
And so it wasn't as fast as she thought, but Miss Sally grabbed bacon because she thought it was her bacon. Oh my God, it was Jerry's bacon.
Can you believe
Holy
that?
cow.
Who
The earth
cares?
is going to crumble.
And
I
Sally
love
And
my
dipped you in
mom
the
meat.
bacon, y'all. I mean, I'm serious.
and
Uh,
and I don't know what the deal
She
is
gets it free anyway. Oh my gosh, I can't deal with this.
with the laundry basket. I thought that was it was Miss Sally's laundry basket from her bedroom. It had her linens in it.
right.
And they were piling stuff of hers in that basket. So I'm
Exactly.
trying to
Sally,
figure out how
Sally,
she
I'll buy
figured
you
that was
some bacon, honey. That
Well,
woman's
and
a
so
witch. I tell
I
you.
hear
oh,
you.
Who would
she
not
needs
just
a
give
bacon
their own
pillow.
mom, or mother-in-law, Jim's mom, a pound of bacon? Come on. She
Everything
Yeah,
gets
that
it
no
for
doubt.
free.
her,
She
you know,
gets it free.
paying the mortgage for you guys for coming up on 2 years, and you're
Phone
bickering
bill.
over her taking, yeah, and the phone bill for 2 years or longer, and you're bickering
Yeah.
over a $6 or $7 package of bacon. This is what, again, you can't read the room to save your life. For heaven's sake, again, I'm
Yeah,
Sally's
it's
greedy, but we don't know her, y'all. We don't know her
no, we don't
heart.
know her. No.
Oh,
So,
oh no, not at all.
y'all.
My goodness, you guys
y'all just
just
don't know me. Y'all don't know my
so
heart.
did
I'm a very
Carla.
giving
So
person.
Carla, did Jim not take anything to the van for her?
Nope.
Um, yeah, he carried a few shirts And he carried a fancy, pretty baking dish that Miss Sally gave me. And he carried a tiny box. I loaded. Miss Sally carried what she could because I would not allow her to carry anything that was more than 5 pounds. Because she's like, well, I want to help. And I said, well, here, you carry this little thing. I got all this other stuff. You carry this, and then you go sit down because I got this.
Carla, can we highlight again how bad, no offense, but how bad your back is, how bad your pain is? Right?
Do what? Me?
Yeah, meaning that, you know, of all the people that shouldn't be lifting compared to Jim.
Oh,
you know,
yeah. I have degenerative disc disease, degenerative joint disease. I have spinal stenosis. I have 2 herniated discs. I have, the arthritis brothers have a monopoly on my entire body. I have all kinds of issues. But I don't let that stop me because if I did,
yeah,
I would be in a bed forever because I am literally one of the most stubborn people you'll ever meet. Because if somebody says, oh, well, you can't do that. Really? Want to make a bet?
watch me. Same.
Watch me. Because when I was 7 is when my dad died. And then we had 4 other people in our family were killed 5 days later on the highway. So my mom went into a hospital to get her mind right because it was her brother and sister and their siblings and my dad. So while she's in the hospital, my sister and I were sent from Florida to a foster home outside Pittsburgh. And so the second month we were there, it was my turn to ride to Pittsburgh in the front seat, even though I was very tiny. I was 7, but I was a size 4T. I was very tiny. I was like 2 pounds when I was born.
Aww.
So, and I was very small. I couldn't even see over the dash. I was so short. But it was the dead of winter. There was like, we had feet after feet after feet of snow. And the foster home was way back in the country. So we had to drive a 1-lane country road to get onto a main highway. Well, heading that direction, my foster dad saw a big buck in the road and he turned the wheel a tiny, tiny bit and we slid.
You nut.
And we hit a tree. I flew through the windshield, slid down an embankment into a whole bunch of snow, and then everybody got out of the 1970 station wagon, and it slid down the embankment and fell on top of me.
Oh my gosh.
So I woke up about 3 weeks later with, I was in a body cast. I was in a crown of thorns, as they call it, because I broke my neck, my back, my pelvis. Everything was broken, 95% of my bones.
Oh my gosh.
And they had to do reconstructive surgery on my face. And the doctor came in and told my foster parents, she'll never walk again. She's never going to get married and have a kid, blah, 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 blah. And my sister said, well, you told the wrong person because she may be a little kid, but she's stubborn. And so a nurse come over and said, you need to tell the doctor you want physical therapy. And so it's like, what's that? So she told me. And so for 3 or 4 days, I hollered, physical therapy. I want physical therapy. I refused to eat. I refused to do anything. I want physical. Well, I couldn't eat actually because I had the tube thing in, but I could drink these little shaky things. I refused them because I wanted to see him, and he refused to come see me until people on the families on the hall kept complaining because this little girl keeps screaming. So he came in, he said, what is it that you want from me? I said, I want physical therapy. He said, you can't handle physical therapy. I said, well, I don't really know what it is, but I want it. Because you said I can't ride a bike. I can ride a bike. Well, I could. I'm going to ride a bike. And I want to be a mom. I want to have 4 kids, which I did, by the way. And I,
Wow.
and I said, I want it. He said, you really want it? And, oh, shut up, Sally. You're not a wimp. I have to come over there and spank you.
See, that's a good
Oh,
friend. You're not allowing that.
that's right. That's a good friend. You're
Carla
right.
is a badass. Oh, thank you. So I got
Yeah.
physical therapy 7 days a week, 8 hours a day.
Whoa.
After I got out of, I was in the body cast for 13 and a half weeks, and my lower legs wouldn't heal right, so they had to re-break them 3 times,
Mm.
and they still wouldn't heal. So my half sister luckily was a donor, so she donated uh um bone marrow to help my legs heal. And I was in the hospital for almost a year, and I had to learn how to feed myself, I had to learn how to do everything. I could read, but I couldn't understand what I was reading very well because since the car fell on top of me, it burst my head open and my brain was stuck out.
Oh my.
So I have a part of my cognitive part of my brain and a memory part of my brain that's dead. It just doesn't work. So I have, you can ask Miss Sally, I'm like the queen of notebooks because I'm a notebook lover of any kind. Notepad, notebook, I don't care. If I see one and I like it, it's pretty, I'm buying it. So, because I love notebooks, because I write everything down until I got it in my head. Because once I got it in my head, it's there.
Yeah.
And it's not going anywhere because I have like these little tiny mini file cabinets going, oh, there's that memory, you know?
Yeah.
So, and for me, the very worst thing about the accident was I have virtually no memory of my life before the accident. And I don't remember my daddy. I
Mm.
don't remember
Oh.
I don't remember my sister. I don't remember my friends. I don't remember much of anything because that part it is just
It
it's
wiped
gone.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have little snippets, a smell. If I smell a cherry cigar or a wild cherry tobacco, it makes me that's like, oh, my dad smoked that. Because he always had a smoking jacket and he always smoked wild cherry tobacco in his pipe.
Mm.
And so just different things will make me remember different little things of my childhood. So, but
You didn't
by
let
the
any of
time,
that hold you back. I mean, look at that.
oh no,
Amazing.
I'm very stubborn, and there's these days, there's days when I get in so much pain that I just want to cry, and I will feel sorry for myself.
Oh.
And I'll lay around for a day or two, and then I got to get up and put my big girl panties back on and start getting up and doing what I'm supposed to do instead of being a weenie. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I'm
You're a
here because the good
godsend,
Lord.
Sally. You really are. We're all
I'm
so
sorry.
You've just been a godsend for Sally. I mean, you really
Oh,
have.
Yes.
I know
I
I said
love.
it to you before, but you are the family that Sally deserved to have. So,
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
couldn't have
really
done our
sweet. Thank
part if it
you.
wasn't for you, and you couldn't have done your part if it wasn't for us. So,
yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, you
all
ladies are just absolutely amazing because
thank you.
you ladies gave her strength and courage and audacity and the gumption to like, you know what? I can do this. I can do
well,
this. I
we
know I
were
can do
hoping
this.
that's what we did. So,
And then it's like, well, can I do this? Yeah,
Mm.
you can do it. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, yeah, I can do this. So
And And I love what Laura
But
Lee just said. Laura Lee just said, Sally, you are not a wimp. A wimp would not have lasted that long in that house.
That
No.
is so
oh my
true.
God, that's why I
That
told
is
her,
so
shut up, you're
true.
not a wimp.
No, you're not a wimp.
No, not
I mean,
even a little bit is she a wimp. No,
no.
not even a tiny bit. I mean, no, there is no part of her that is a wimp.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
No, not even a tiny part.
I'm just glad that you all have each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do without Miss Sally.
And
I
you're,
really
I mean,
don't.
you're watching her get better daily. I mean, it's like you can see, it's like she's blossoming out of a shell or something, you know?
Oh my Lord. Yeah, I mean, it's like when she was over there, she was this skinny, sorry, Miss Sally, it's a weird analogy. This skinny little worm was crawling up the tree. Think I can? I think I can. No, I really don't want to. But I guess I have to because that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Finds a leaf. And then this little worm takes so long for its cocoon. And the
Yeah.
cocoon just hangs there and hangs there and hangs there. And then all of a sudden, here burst out this most beautiful, gorgeous butterfly. And
Oh.
that is my Miss Sally.
And
She
you
is
guys,
my
she went today.
beautiful.
I hope I can say she went and got her, didn't you? You went and got her hair done? Or, you know?
She went and got her hair cut today. It looks really nice.
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
big deal, you guys, because she's going out and doing something for herself. You know what I mean? To me, that shows
Confidence.
that
It's
She
building
she,
her
used to she
confidence.
used to do that
yes,
back in the day too. She used to
yes,
get her hair
Right.
done a lot. Yeah.
good
She
point,
she
Dee.
Yeah.
got
She just,
depressed.
exactly. And now
Yeah.
she's finding value in herself again.
Oh,
Well, can I,
absolutely. When I go over there, she is just, I mean, she used to have this little tiny baby steps that she would walk. Now she's just zippity doo dah, she's
well,
just
and she
zipping
don't have to
around
worry about
everywhere.
Oreo coming in her way or all the hoard, the
Yeah.
boxes that are in her way, where she fell.
Oh, absolutely.
Um,
I agree, Ladybug, that we are
I think
all, we
she's
are all, we are all blessed to have each other. That's all I can say. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And can I
Yeah.
ask you a question, Carla? Did you and
Absolutely.
I mean, if this is too personal, just say I don't
I
want to answer it.
I'm an open book, honey.
I mean, did you and Sally like lose touch for a while and then just reconnected? Because I don't remember her talking a lot about you
I think
for
we
a while.
kind of did because she didn't really want to talk a whole lot. I think she was really, really depressed.
Yeah.
And um, and plus for a while she had terrible time with her phone because she didn't get my text or my calls. And, then I don't know which one of us finally contacted the other, and it's like, okay, I need to come see you. I really wanted to come over and visit her, but she was like, no, not today. I really don't feel like having company. And it's like, oh crap. I got to get her out of that damn house somehow,
Right.
and get her moving
Well, she
and
was probably
everything.
depressed, I would
She was
think,
very
because
depressed.
when I've gotten depressed, I know I didn't want to answer the phone. I didn't want to answer the door. I didn't want to answer a
Oh
phone.
no.
I didn't want to take a bath.
Hmm.
Like
I was like that
I
when I
was
had to quit
so
working in
depressed.
2001.
Yeah.
I mean, another one of my best friends of 26 years, she, we've been friends for 26 years this year, and she was actually working for me as an aide because I had to quit work. I was in so much pain. I was having trouble even getting my clothes on because I was hurting so bad because my being a nurse aide, I was working on Medicare Hall, which there's usually supposed to be two people. Well, they knew I could do the job by myself,
Yes.
which I'm not supposed to, but I was lifting 3, 4, 500 pound people by myself. And, you know, I could do it because I was strong. I'm not near as strong like that now, but I'm
Right.
going to be joining the gym soon. So I'm getting that back. And, uh, So I worked hard. I hardly ever got a break, but I loved it because that was another family. That was my second family because
Right.
I loved each and every one of those residents. I loved them and they knew it. Their
Mhm.
families knew it. And um, so when I had to quit working, I got so depressed. I didn't want to take a shower. I didn't want to go to the store. And
Oh, it's
she,
bad. If anybody's
she,
had depression, they know.
and she
Right.
finally come up to me one day. I was sitting on the couch. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing. Just leave me alone." I even drank, and I'm not a drinker. And so she grabbed me up by the scruff of the neck by my shirt and she slapped me on one side of the face. Then and I mean hard, I had handprints. Then she slapped me on the other side of the face and she said, "Now you're going to get your nappy ass in that shower. You're going to get dressed and we're going to the store. So do it
Well,
now." Well, I don't want to. She said, "You want me to hit?"
I love it. I love it. That is fantastic. That is tough love. That's a good friend.
right.
That's
That's
right.
what did it. Huh?
Jim, Jerry, that's what people don't get. People say there's still a couple of trolls and that say that we're mean to Jim and Jerry.
I
And,
don't
you
even
know,
care
they,
what they
I mean,
say.
and it's like, you know what?
We don't
That's
care.
not true. Okay.
We
First
don't
of all,
care.
like I agree, we don't care. We laugh at you at this point. Okay. Just
Right.
have at it because this is a massive win for Sally for her to be free. Okay. And yeah,
Oh, gosh, yeah.
legacy. I'm proud of a legacy of helping a woman find herself again and find freedom and to not be drained financially by two people who should
It's
be working for
abuse.
themselves. It is
Call it what
absolutely
it
abuse.
is.
Yes.
Yes. It's
And so,
abuse.
absolutely, I am proud of that. And I know everyone else
Mm-hmm.
here is proud of this, of what we've done. And, you know, I was so proud of Sally, so proud of you,
Oh,
Carla,
gosh.
proud of Mona
Thank
that
you.
she did. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
guys, it's been awesome. You know, and the other thing too is, you know, what it's important to remember, even though they don't want to hear it. I truly, when I go to bed at night or when I pray about them or whatever, I know for a fact because there are times that they make me so mad that I will fully admit that the thoughts I don't have about or the thoughts I have about them are not things that God would be proud of. Okay. I fully admit that. I confess that there are days where I'm like, oh, if I could reach through this screen, the things I do to you are not Christian. I admit it. We're human. We are
Oh,
perfect.
absolutely. And
Yeah,
we are human. I mean,
we
we
are.
are just because we are Christians, just because, that does.
Uh-oh, lost you. She'll come right back on.
Am I
But I think
still
what
here
she's
or
saying, it
did
doesn't mean you're here.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think she may, but I think what she means is it doesn't mean we're not going to fail. It doesn't mean we're not going to say things we shouldn't or have thoughts we
Oh,
shouldn't.
yeah.
But
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I touched the button again. It's like, whoops.
No, any button I know it's dangerous. But when you
Oh,
agree,
it
Stella,
is.
though, that I mean, when I have a 100%, now I don't always about the thoughts I have about them, but I have 100% a clear conscience about the things when I tell Sally that it is tough, that it is not love to keep enabling them. I know for a fact
No.
that God is behind me on saying that. It just
Oh,
is the
yeah.
truth. Jim is not going to have her forever. No one lives forever. He's got to learn to pay for himself. And so
Absolutely.
this is going to, I
Yeah.
believe, be the toughest part coming up because Jerry is Jerry. But watching Jim, you know, I think it's going to get very tough on her. And so I'm so thankful that she has you and that she has all of us. And we're just going to keep reminding her daily that, you know, this isn't about us wanting to get back at Jim and Jerry or anything like that. This is about they both need to learn to fend for themselves. They've got to learn. They're not going to being enabled any further is not good. It's just not good for them. That's how right here, how they are right now. We don't want that to go on any further. They've both got to learn to live without Sally. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean about her, but nobody lives forever.
Right.
You know,
No, yeah.
it's
We want
Yeah.
her to be happy.
yeah, and
And
I think
if
at the rate
she
she's going,
wouldn't,
she could outlive both of them with how unhealthy they
Oh,
both
yeah.
are around.
She's doing so good. I'm so, I knew she could. She
Yeah,
just had to put her mind to it and actually do it.
Well,
And
they had her beat down
oh
Yes.
to make
yeah,
her think that she was dependent on them.
and I wish you guys
Gaslighting.
next time I'm over there, which will be tomorrow, because I'm almost over there almost every day. I'm going to take a picture of her, and you got to do this, Miss Sally, because it's for the ladies. So I'm going to take a
Aw,
picture of her with
so
her
sweet.
beautiful, her hair all nice and brushed and everything, and a big smile on her face.
Oh,
And I'm going to show it to you guys. And she is 200% better than she was when she was in that house.
Right.
wow.
She
You hear
sits
that,
in
Jim and
her
Jerry?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She sits in her recliner. She sits in it, and I hear this little zzz, and she's putting her feet up, and she's squirming and getting all comfy and all wrapped up in her blankie, and
And she can have
she
her
is
heat
just
on as high as she wants.
Yeah, she's not cold anymore all the time. That
no,
alone was
and
abuse. You
and
know?
you know, she sleeps like a rock
Oh,
every night. Every
Wow.
night, she
and
sleeps
that
like a
wasn't
rock.
the case, you
I
guys.
wonder
That
how
wasn't the
Jerry
case
sleeps at
before.
night.
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, that poor woman hardly slept. She
Yeah.
was so tired all the time. She couldn't hardly. I mean, she
Her
couldn't hardly
nerves.
get any sleep at all because there was so much noise
Well, she
Mhm.
said they
and
played
she
the
was so
TV loud
stressed.
for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Well,
stupid
the
is that? I mean,
noises alone would have made me crazy. I would have been
yeah.
just, I can't
I
imagine.
mean, when my husband and I both leave at the same time or together, uh, when we leave together and the house, just our little kitties are here, we leave the TV on for noise because there's a lot of noise in this building. I live in a apartment building with 98 apartments.
Mm.
So, and we live on 6th floor, which is totally amazing because we see the most gorgeous sunsets ever. And so we always leave the TV on, but it's low, So then, and they know because, I'm a kitty mom. I say, bye, girls. I love you. I'll see you when I get home. I can't help it. But, you know, um, they're my babies because my other babies are all grown with kids of their own. So, you know, both my boys are both my boys have their own lives. So, you know, but
Yeah, and they're not living off you, right?
oh no,
Okay, see?
my oldest son lives not far from me with a girlfriend and her kids. Then my youngest son lives in Iowa with his girlfriend and her kids. And my daughter-in-law slash now daughter lives in Iowa with my grandson. And then my two middle babies are in heaven with God. So
You've had a tough life, honey, and you keep going.
yeah,
You
it's
really.
all good. Just makes
I'm
me
so
it's
glad
Makes
that
you
you came up.
it's
stronger.
okay. It
Yeah.
does. And
Chatty, no, the
everything
fundraiser did not hit 15,000. It's still at 430.
yeah, everything, I mean, even death, everything happens for a reason, you
Right.
know.
Yes. Yeah.
And if God wouldn't have not have taken my children, they would have suffered something terrible because I carry some really gnarly genetic diseases in my body, which I was not aware of until my children were born.
Yeah.
And so my daughter was born with progeria, and my son was born with Zellweger's syndrome, and they're both extremely rare. And my daughter was took one breath and passed, and
Mm.
then my and that was at the last day of my second trimester. She was 7.5 pounds, had hair down to her butt, had hairy legs, hairy arms, long eyelashes, fingernails, teeth. Yeah. So because that's how that disease goes. They they grow old fast. And she was already to the age of a 9-month old or so in the second trimester. So and then my son was born with Zellweger syndrome, which at the time in 1990, there were only 10 children in the whole world that had that disease, and he was number 10.
Oh my
So
goodness.
And he lived 7 months and 10 days, and until God took him home because his room was ready. So that's how I figure, you know, when your room's ready, when God's got your room ready, he'll bring you home. And their rooms are ready. So that's how I think about it.
Yeah.
So,
That's a
and
good, yeah.
it's comforting. You know, it's easier for me to think of it this way. And when I was when I went into labor with my daughter, the doctor that was in the ER, nobody really knew I was pregnant because the man that got me pregnant wanted to marry me until he found out I was pregnant with his daughter. And then he said, I don't want anything to do with you anymore because I don't want any effing kids. And I had already had a son. So,
Oh.
but I told him, I said, I don't know. I have no way to bury her. And he said, well, I'll be right back. So about 15 minutes later, he came back and he says, well, we got your daughter taken care of. And because he and his wife are going to bury her in their family cemetery,
Oh,
which
wow.
was amazing. And her name was Melissa Marie. I named her after my best friend. That's one thing I do remember really well of my best friend when I was 5, because she passed away. She was struck by lightning. So, and so I named my daughter after her.
Oh.
So,
Yes, you heard Coke
yeah.
Zero. I'm guilty. Sorry, you heard Coke Zero.
Huh?
Oh, somebody was asking, did they hear my Coke Zero going? Yes, you did.
Oh,
I needed a drink after this story. It's just, man, it gives me chills.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I mean, your way of looking at things. Everybody would be so much better off if they were able to look at things the way that you do and keep going and not let it, hold them back in various ways.
I have to be optimistic and I have to be positive.
Well, I always say, holding on to bitterness, you're your own worst enemy if you do that.
Oh yeah.
People always
If a
ask me how I
person,
forgive things, but I forgive things for me. It's not for the other
oh
person.
yeah, absolutely. You have to, no matter, I mean, no matter what a person does to you. I forgave my ex-husband and he beat me and he did everything a man can do bad to a woman for 8 years. I mean, every day. And some of those things, I bet you know what I'm talking about. Um, so that was done to me almost every single day for 8 years. And I forgave him for me
Yeah.
because I don't care, you know, and what's funny is my ex-husband that beat me and everything works about, I'd say an eighth of a mile from where I live. So, you know, and he lives probably just a few miles from where I live now. Because he's from here, you know, but I hold no grudges towards him. I hold no grudges towards anyone that's ever been mean to me or said bad things to me. And, you know, I've had stuff like that my whole life because I'm weird. I like to learn. I love to learn. And I want to do different things. And, you know, I class myself as kind of a weirdo because, you know, I'm not normal because I think normal's overrated.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd
I don't
rather be
think
weird.
any of us are normal.
No, I'm
That
definitely
not
not.
Jim and Jerry.
No, I'd rather be weird. Weird's a lot more fun.
Yes, it is.
So
Absolutely.
Exactly.
it is a lot more fun. Are you ready for bed, honey? Okay, I'm in the bedroom, so I'm gonna switch to the living room
Well,
so
sometimes
he
you're
can
going
go
to go
beddy
back,
bye.
Carla, and read the chat because people are saying that, you're such an
Yeah, you do.
inspiration. I love Kimmy's name saying you're a shining light. Laura Lee said you're one of the strongest spirits she's ever seen. I mean, you really need to go back,
Aw,
and read all this. You'll love it. So you're such an inspiration. Yeah, they're just,
aw, that's so
yeah.
sweet. No, you can leave that light on, honey.
So when you go to
That's
look for
fine.
the chat, though, it'll take about 12 hours for it to be up. So,
Okay.
yeah. So tomorrow afternoon
Here,
or something, go give
stop.
it a look and read through the
Give me a
chat.
kiss.
Yeah, and
Love
you'll
you.
love that.
Okay. Good night, honey. I love you. I'll see you in the morning, babe.
Good
Dee,
night,
I know. Dee, I know you're probably
They
hurting.
said good night, hubby.
Abby.
Oh, Dee left, didn't she?
Uh-oh, where's Dee?
Huh?
Where's Dee?
Dee said
Oh, I
she'd be
see her at
right
the
back.
top. She may have us on mute for a sec, or she may be on mute for
No,
a
she
sec.
said she'd be right back.
Oh, she said it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
So I definitely think she'll do a part 3. I mean, I was folding clothes at the time, but it sounded. I don't think that any. There's definitely be a great reception for that because you guys. Here's the way I
oh,
see
we
it. We
definitely
waited
have to do Jim.
4 years, don't you think, Kimmy, for all of this?
Yes,
4
absolutely.
years, and by us, I mean everybody in the chat. People have watched
Oh
this for
yeah, not
4
just
freaking
us.
years. Yeah, and so.
You guys have been talking with Miss Sally and stuff for 4 years?
Well, no, we've been in the
Well,
Jerry situation where we followed her for so long, most of us.
Oh, okay.
then the more Sally was introduced to us,
Mhm.
I kind of didn't have a great impression of her because of what some of
Oh,
the things
yeah.
Jerry would say. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh,
and
yeah.
not
Jerry.
bad, but I'm just saying
No, but
he
Jerry
put out
can
the
make
negative vibe about her. And I thought, well,
Jerry
she
can
must be a
make
grouch.
Jerry can make a saint sound like a demon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
But I
Jerry's
was
just
the same way. I thought that, maybe she was like this hermit who was just not very nice. I mean, at first I
Right.
thought she was Jerry's mom. I mean, I just didn't know,
oh,
Because
excuse
she
I
me.
didn't
called
know
her
the story.
mom.
Yeah, because she called her mom, and but I thought, my gosh, this is not very flattering what she said. But no,
And then the more she come out and
yeah.
I
Miss
think
Miss
I
Sally, Miss
remember there
Sally.
was a letter. There was somebody sent the Hensons uh
Hey.
uh a glitter
Thank you,
bomb or
Ellie.
something.
Y'all
No,
say
that was not.
good night
No.
to my guy too. Y'all say good night to my man. Say night.
Good
Good
night. Good
night. Good
night.
Night
night,
night.
Todd.
Yeah, night Todd.
We
No,
love you. We're glad you're not at the pool hall.
Yeah, don't be trolling the pool hall, babe. It's so low. He said, yeah, it's
Sorry,
so
I
low
started things
class.
again.
Y'all, did you hear him? He said, yeah, it's so low class. Sorry.
What'd he
You guys are
say?
so funny.
He said, yeah, it's so low class because a troll used to hit me with that, Carla.
Oh yeah, because he
I,
was.
I encourage him to go out and do things for himself, like guy night.
Yeah, because that's a healthy relationship.
And
Hello,
Jim
yeah.
needs to do something for
Thank
himself.
you.
Oh no,
Yes,
he's got to be under Jerry's
but he won't.
toenail.
He
No,
won't because he doesn't have permission.
yeah. If you
No,
can't trust your spouse, then that shows a whole lot about yourself. I mean, I don't want to be with someone who I can't trust to go away for the weekend without me even. He's done that. And I'm like, have at it. Go have a guys' weekend. And he'll send me pictures of everything they're doing. And usually he invites me and we go as a couple. But that's the whole thing. You got to have confidence in your mate, or why be married? What is the
Right.
to me?
yeah, Helen, I do. That's what I thought too. I thought she was kind of like a antisocial.
I did too, y'all. I
And
thought,
she would walk by the camera or whatever. But what I was saying about the glitter bomb, like
uh-oh.
she got
No,
something
that
in the,
that
or
didn't
was
go to
it the
the
P
Hensons
letter?
though. Yeah.
AF, why am I saying night, Todd? He said night.
Wait a minute. I thought, oh,
The
that's
glitter.
right. That's right. That's right. No, it was the P letter.
Oh, the
Yeah.
P letter, yeah.
The P letter. I remember he was talking about his mom got the letter or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't long after that. I feel like that's when Sally started coming into the picture more. I don't remember how it got started, but
I
Hmm.
do remember being just stunned at how much I liked her. I was like, she's so different than the
right.
way Jerry made her out to be. One of the worst
Oh,
impressions
yeah.
I got of her was when Jerry, I think she was visiting Lisa, and Jerry was going off on her because she had to come home or something, and making it sound like y'all. It's been a long time since I've seen that video. I don't remember, years back, but she made it sound like Sally was ruining her vacation and her
Yep.
trip.
Mm-hmm.
Sally was, from what I remember about it. And I thought, well, that's not very kind. Jerry doesn't have the money to do very many things. Why does she have to come home? And then I remember once I, got to know how wrong that impression of Sally was. I thought, just typical gaslighting, and it just doesn't work with us, Carla, because I mean, we have education and life experience, and we're just not easily led around by the nose like Jim, who lives with her daily, and he just
Oh,
decides
yeah.
to give in because it's the path of least resistance. I mean,
Yeah.
so, and we used to help him. He would come to us and we would try to help him. And one time, it was only about a year or so ago, where he literally was so fed up that he was like, he took advice and he was like, all right, I'm going to write her. What did we tell him to do, you guys? It was like, since you don't feel confident saying in person, write down how you feel or make it in a video, record it.
Yes. Oh my God, I
Remember
remember
that?
that. Yes.
And he did that because we had
And then he
seen that was,
deleted it.
and he deleted it. Yep. And I mean, yeah, he won't even let, like she won't even let the two of them be alone together. And there's a good reason, she doesn't want Sally getting into his head and deprogramming him.
Jerry, right?
Oh,
You mean
no.
Jerry.
I'm
Not at
sorry,
all.
Sally. Jerry doesn't want Sally being with Jim. Yeah,
Right.
to
Yeah.
deprogram him in any way, and it's just that kind of control.
What you want? You want a Miss Sally treat? You want a Miss Sally treat?
I miss
My
Sally.
girls have a treat. I don't know, maybe a year ago, Miss Sally gave me a bag of cat food that I think was left over from when Lisa was there. My girls loved it. Well, I ran out, so now I give them. I have 3 different kinds of Friskies that I give my girls because they are so horribly spoiled.
Oh,
And so one of my girls is Shasty. Here you go, baby girl. Here you go. Num num num. And so Shasta and Bootsy, they have a Miss Sally treat. They have crunchy stuff, and then they have their regular food because I'm such a goob. I'm
oh.
just silly, but yeah, they're so
Does Sally plan on getting
spoiled.
a cat where she lives now? Do you know if she plans to get herself a kitty or not? I haven't asked her that.
Well, I think she may still be up in the air. I think she's waiting. She may be waiting until Hi, Bootsy Bear.
Give it a little time first, maybe.
Well, I think she's kind of waiting until she sees how her finances are. She gets
Sure.
everything lined out. And because we were looking into that little robotic cat thing
Mhm.
because we saw one that was like $40. And then I realized I did some research because I'm a researcher. So that's something I really enjoy doing is people want something looked up. They say, hey, can you search this for me? So,
Yeah.
and that's something I love to do. But I looked that up and it's like, holy cow, this is like a huge scam.
Oh no.
So, and
Okay.
then I found another one that it's like $260, which is very expensive. But it's really neat, and it purrs, I think it walks and it purrs and it moves its head and it can, what's the word? Um, uh,
This up. That's cool.
it's, what is it called? Where, it learns your words and you can talk to them and stuff like that.
No
Um,
way.
it's
Cool.
really neat. I haven't been able to research it a whole lot yet because I've been pretty busy.
Mhm.
But as soon as I can find it again, I'm gonna do some research and the hubby's really good at research too, even though even with his Alzheimer's, that the computer and everything keeps his mind really sharp. So it slows down his Alzheimer's.
Mm.
And
Well, they say
so that's
good, yeah, to keep doing stuff like
oh
that.
yeah.
Just to
Well,
engage.
when he got his disability, the disability judge asked him, it was so funny. He said, so, sir, are you married? He said, yes, sir. He said, how long? He said, too damn long.
Aw. Aw.
And he says, well, what do you do for, activities? He says, well, I'm kind of a computer geek. And which he is. He's like my little computer geek. And so he says, well, since you have the dementia that is they don't call it Alzheimer's until it gets to like stage 3 or 4. And he said, well, I'm ordering you to, when you get home, you tell your wife that I said you are allowed to be on the computer as much as you want.
Oh,
And it's
I
and
love
it's like, well, he's already doing that. So it's,
that.
we've
Oh,
this June, let's see, June 11th at 3:05 p.m. we will have been together for 18 years.
you even know to the 305? That is so.
Darn right, sister.
Oh, I
Yep.
love
We
it.
we we were actually talking online on a dating website called Plenty of Fish, and
I've
we
heard of
were I had insomnia. I needed somebody to talk to. I was talking to women in Paris. I was talking to men in New Zealand. I was talking to people everywhere. And then I started talking to him, and it's like, he sounds kind of interesting. So we talked for a couple of months, and I said, well, he says, oh, you want to meet? And it's like, yeah, but it has to be in a public place. So it'll be McDonald's at Walmart. And he's like, okay. I said, be there at 3:00 sharp. He's
Mm.
like, well, I'll do the best I can because I don't get off work till 7 and I have to sleep. It's like, okay, you got till 3:10. And he's like, okay. And I was joking. He just didn't know that. And because I'm only serious when it calls for it. Otherwise, I'm a goofball. So, but yeah, he walked in and I told him I had a notebook. He said, what's with the notebook? I said, oh, I've got a few questions for you. He said, yeah. And I said, yeah, I've got 76 questions for you.
What?
He said, what?
He
He
said
said, what? He said, really? I thought it's supposed to be 40. And I said, no, I have 76. He said, okay, shoot. So I asked him every single question, wrote down the answer. He
stop.
said, so how'd I do? And I said, well, I'll let you know in 2 weeks when I ask you the same questions all over again. And he said, oh, he remembered to the day the 2 weeks because our dates were stopping by the gas station, getting a drink, and then go walking the trail. And that was our dates. And so he says, okay, I'm ready. I said, ready for what? My 76 questions. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
So the first 76 questions were an A plus. And then, so I rewrote all the questions, different words, put them in a different order, and he passed A plus plus plus. So, and my mom loved him, my children loved him, my dog and my cat loved him.
I
So
guess.
he's a keeper.
Yes, he is a keeper.
Yeah. And then we got married on Groundhog Day.
Oh, I love it. That's
Isn't
awesome.
that funny?
Oh, that is so
Yep.
oh,
So, yeah, we just had our wedding anniversary last month, and June will be 18 years, and it's awesome. And we've never had an argument.
that is
We
so awesome.
we
Wow.
don't argue. We discuss, and I mean, we get aggravated with each other once in a while, but it never turns into an argument because I don't like to argue, and neither does he. So, because that's the first thing I told him. I said, if you want to control me, tell me who my friends are. Want to yell, scream, and holler, get drunk, beat me up, tell me what I can do and can't do, turn around and walk right back out that door because I don't want nothing to do with you.
Good for you. Good for you for
Mm-hmm.
figuring that out. One of my friends
Yeah.
did that with her third husband, and they are perfectly happy now. I mean, she showed me what she took to their first date, and I was like, oh, and she had already done this. And I was like, oh, I don't think this is a good idea. This is way too much for the first date. And she was like, look, if I hit it off with him, this will be my third marriage. I'm not playing around at this point. If he can't answer these questions and give me, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Assurance that I'm sitting here with a good man. If he runs from these things, I want to know that now. And this
Mm-hmm.
is for her, sure enough, happily.
Exactly.
So yeah, but at the time I thought, oh man, men don't like this. That's going to run him off. Men usually, if you say, honey, we need to talk, they're like, oh, good Lord. I know mine is like, what,
It's like, what did I do now?
yeah. And instead he loved it. So yeah, I think you just
Yeah.
your person. That's awesome. Yay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you guys off. I just wanted to go ahead and finish this little video
That's
here.
great.
Yes, I got
Okay.
it.
We only have like 8 minutes left, and I did have to get up because my back was on fire. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
yeah, I have
forget
bad
about
back
that.
and I have some issues as well. So fibromyalgia is like here. But let me
Oh,
just
my
go ahead and
God.
keep this going.
Yeah, that's awful. I have it too. So, yeah, it sucks.
It was hurting my belly. It was hurting my belly. That's why my Dexcom that was hurting. So, and I cooked the things that she liked. And I cooked, I changed recipes. I help her save money. When we first moved in, she was
What?
ordering this Parmesan chicken from QVC that was a fortune, and these steaks from QVC that were a fortune. And she did them particular ones because she was able to heat and cook them in the toaster oven. But then I started cooking, and I cooked better, and we were able to save more money on food because she didn't have to pay all that extra for stuff. It's a lot of things that you guys just don't know about. We just haven't talked about. And I don't know that she talks about it either because of what Jim said. And even mom has been self-proclaimed unhappy person, she's self-proclaimed miserable person. She doesn't.
You bet.
Self-proclaimed miserable person.
I didn't
Oh, my
hear that
God.
the first time, Dee. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I want to hit her right now.
I'll
I
tell
want to
you
hit her
what, she
really
doesn't
good.
look like she's a happy person. So
No, Dee. Good point.
She doesn't like to admit that something is like really
Yeah,
happy.
I forgot about that.
And
Honey.
that's okay. She's allowed. That's her prerogative. But you can't just say you can't just negate everything that we did to care for her the way she asked us to if she didn't appreciate it at the time or whatever. You know,
Oh my
it's
God.
it is what it is. You know, um, we first moved in and she was making batches of cookies for Christmas. She was doing it all by
She
herself. But
always
then she
has to
said, I don't
bring
know if
up
I
what
can do
she
this
does
anymore.
for
My back's getting
everybody.
really bad. I was like, I know.
Yeah,
right.
because she has to make herself feel
And we
better.
said we've been together for
Yeah.
how many Christmases before I got sick?
You're a bitch,
Yeah.
Sherry.
And then we
Oh,
stopped.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I am so
Does-
sorry, Miss Sally, that she
I
said
have a
that about
question.
But
you.
Does she look
Sally needs to
larger
see
on camera
this.
than she does in person?
Yeah, what
Um,
does she look like?
I don't know. I think it's about a toss up. She's a big
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Is she tall or
The
short?
No, she's taller than me because I'm 5'6".
Yeah, I'm the
Um,
same as her, and she says she's short. And
Mm.
she's
everybody at
short.
work
I'm
wants me to
short
grab
too.
stuff from the top shelves.
She's 5'8".
Yeah, I'm 5. Well,
Oh,
I used to be
I
5'11".
thought she always said 5'7" because I'm 5'7". I don't know.
Somebody said she was 5'8". I don't know, but she's at least 5'7".
She's
5'7",
5'7" and
5'8".
Jim's 5'8".
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Well, she's a little taller than me.
James, yeah, he's lost weight. He has lost weight. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Christmas I got sick because I was actually in. We usually started November 1st, and I was in. That's why I had the broken leg, and that's when I went in the hospital in
Nobody
2020,
cares.
21, and
Nope.
then we just
So 2021 was when she was in the hospital, and she was in there for Thanksgiving. Remember, and they moved her room and everything because of how she was. So she had the single bed, but they didn't give her the bariatric bed.
Yes, yes,
I
Dee.
remember all that.
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't need a bariatric bed
Mm.
if you know.
Well, and she wasn't even the size she is right now.
No, she's
Oh no.
a lot bigger
Mm-hmm.
with stage 4, grade 4 cancer that has spread to her bones. Well, a lot of it started in her bones, and that's what I can't understand.
I don't
But
understand it.
that's a whole nother life.
And then and then her face still looks swollen on that one side.
Her whole body's swollen.
What?
Sorry.
I'm laughing at Kimmy.
What
I
happened?
said her whole body's swollen.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
For whispering it made me laugh.
So,
Just started baking last Christmas again. It's finally felt good enough to start baking again.
Okay,
That's all
I
she
have to
talks
do
about
this.
is food.
I have to do this.
Go ahead.
Oh
Okay,
God.
this is from my opinion truth. She says maybe the thing that changed when she met the ladies was they gave her the courage that she was looking for.
I said, two spoiled teenagers.
Hope that didn't make you mad.
Oh, that was the first thing. That's right.
Okay. The thing about the whole thing with those ladies, they got into her ear, filled her mind with a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
And it
really?
was the same time that she got in with those ladies and was getting her head filled with garbage, that her attitude towards me and Jerry and the whole situation went south.
Yeah.
That she decided she wasn't going to support you no more. However, it was Sally that came up with the decision that she wanted to move.
Yeah, guys. Miss
It
Sally said
wasn't
she wanted to
us.
move
She wanted to move.
there.
Right. And we know
We
the truth.
encouraged her.
So I don't care about him.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh, what a jerk.
Yeah.
yes.
And that was the time that she wasn't taking her medicine. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Oh
Where
yeah.
she
Hey,
then
y'all get y'all's
goes
meds
back and
mixed
denies.
up.
But boy, they're angry.
That that's
They're
what she
going to
said.
be even angrier pretty soon.
Yeah.
We have it on a
Amen,
live stream.
Carla.
There's a live stream that she said, I didn't take my medicine for 2
Yeah.
weeks. I was like,
Won't be much longer. They're really going to be pissed.
and then later she said, I never said that. That's part of Alzheimer's.
And I can't wait.
Me either.
Jared, that's
Wait a
part
minute.
of
We have to
Alzheimer's
rewind. Yeah,
anyways. You
rewind
guys,
that. That was good. That was good.
yeah. Yep. Now it was dementia. Now it's Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm glad you
Ready?
pointed that out.
Here you go. Who's moving around?
I'm not touching
Not
anything.
me.
Okay, I just hear a bunch of noise in the background, so I was just curious. Sorry.
It's not
Went
me.
south.
Yeah. And that was the time that she
I
wasn't
don't
taking
think.
her medicine. Do you remember that?
Yep.
She then goes back and denies that that's what she was saying. But we have it on a live stream. There was a live stream that she said, I didn't take my medicine for 2 weeks. I was like, that makes so much sense.
Bullshit.
Later she said,
Wait a
I
minute,
never
so
said
I thought
that.
she didn't
That's
them.
part of Alzheimer's anyway. So it's what it is.
You heard her?
Rebecca,
Oh my
That's part of
God.
Alzheimer's anyways.
I bet she deletes this video. You better save this.
I would.
Ivy did not pay 2 months. If you only paid one,
Oh, just calm down.
get that through your no, because
I don't think Rebecca Ivy was like shouting it. I think she was just pointing it out to somebody.
Is that
when I said it
Jerry's
on my
jacket
live
in the back?
yesterday, I'm pretty sure they all knew.
What, Jim? It's okay. Not everybody's attacking you. Don't read inflection into text messages. When somebody calls us two teenagers, spoiled teenagers, then you can say that's meant to be harsh. But when just
What? Wait, whoa. She doesn't need the money to pay off VA.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they meant. If she means if they mean the VA mortgage, we have that covered. Thank you though.
And no, she did not give us 30 days.
No, it's okay. She didn't give us 30 days.
Not yet.
She knew
They
she
gave you
wanted to move
6
out.
months.
Yeah.
They
Right.
gave you 6
Oh,
months.
yeah, it's 6 months. But 30 days are coming.
Here.
We knew she wanted to move out since September, that she was on this application for the stuff.
See?
But the time she got approved to the time she moved was like 5 days. It wasn't even a whole week. It was like 5. I think it was 5 days.
But you knew it was a possibility.
Because that's when everything changed for us.
Right, yeah. Yeah, she knew all along.
Oh, yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo.
Basically put us into high gear, but even like not really a chance. But fortunately,
Whatever.
said that's another thing. But she said it was too late to change the payment information for her to pay the mortgage and the phone bill for March. However, she did. They closed the account, and that stuff didn't get
What
paid.
is that
so we still have
noise
to,
in the back?
catch up on that. But we don't actually know that she paid for March yet. We'll have to see when we can get a hold of her today. because, like I said, she closed the account that it was supposed to automatically come out of. They weren't supposed to close it until March 3rd, she said, but they ended up closing it before that. So there's a lot of like things, like ducks in a row, pins in the air, balancing dishes, spinning dishes. Mamas, you hungry? Is you hungies? Is that what you're looking for? Something that you dropped before or something?
That's where she
Well, it
needs
is
to
getting
keep her
late though.
mouth
If you
on
want to
that
try to,
one side where you can hear her. At least Jim's is like right under his chin. You can hear him. If she turns her head, you cannot hear her well.
I agree, Dee. That's when
Yeah.
start
she,
wrapping it up.
Yeah.
it's like she's
Yeah.
garbled. Yep.
Okay.
How much time have we done?
Um,
I wish I could read all the comments. I know that a lot of them are
hour 40.
snide and snippy because you have your opinion of us before all of this. But I also know that some are very, very positive and are very caring and loving. So I appreciate
Where?
both sides because I appreciate your opinion. I just don't care for your opinion when you're not willing to listen to, like, I don't want to say my side.
You don't care for you don't care for our opinion when it's not exactly like yours.
Right.
When you're not told what you want to hear, you don't like that opinion. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Side of the story isn't right, or you're only focusing on what you think you know as opposed to what you know. Like what you know about a situation can fill a teacup, but what you think you know about a situation can fill a teacup, but what you actually know can fill a thimble. So those types of things, when you base your opinion on that teacup that you think you know, that's where I have a problem.
She
So
is mentally
there is that.
abusive,
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I
manipulative,
appreciate it.
abusive.
Like I said, positive or negative, I appreciate all that you guys do for us. I will tell you that, yes, I am disappointed that all of this has happened with YouTube. That's really made my family really get like twisted and upset. And ironically enough, we can go back to one of my lives where mom was in it and talking about the complete opposite of how you guys say she actually felt, or how she's saying now that she
oh
actually
my
felt. So
gosh.
it's sort of
Bullshit.
a fun
Yeah.
sort of
I didn't hear
love.
that before.
But listen,
No.
anyhow, despite everything, hater, lover, supporter, friend, enemy,
Liar.
whatever, I still love
Yeah.
you. And if nobody's told you
She
to love
don't love
today, tell
us.
bye how much I love
Not
you.
at
I love you
all.
guys very much.
Thank you, Jerry. Okay.
And why
That
does she have
is
to just limit to 1 hour? That is the stupid. I have never in my life.
well, actually this was
She's so
this was
stupid.
almost a 2-hour live.
Right, I know, but
She
I'm just
she
saying in
limits
general.
Jim.
She limits Jim. She can go as
Yep.
long as she wants.
Yep.
But then Jim's got to go wipe her ass when she's on the commode. He can't even have 5 minutes to himself.
No,
Oh
I'm
and the
no,
sorry.
thing
that's not
He
allowed.
can't.
ev-
How does the man even take a bathroom break?
Right.
I don't know, he's probably called.
I
Yep.
think
Probably. And
I
remember
think
that
he actually
time they
took
got their
them
medicine fixed
yesterday, and
up?
she was yelling for him.
What?
Oh my
Yeah, because
God.
she said, "Where's Jim? Where's Jim?" Because she was yelling for him, you know. And I said, "Well, I think he went that way," which went towards the back of the house where their bedroom and bathroom is. And she said, "Oh, I wonder what he's doing." I said, "I don't know." "Oh, is he in the bathroom?" I said, "I don't know, Jerry." And then
Wow.
he said, "I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here." And it's like, oh my God, dude.
Lisa
Really?
had said that before too in the chat one time, something to that effect, where he can't have even 5 minutes.
Oh
That's
no.
terrible.
I mean, he literally can't have like 5 minutes where she's like, "Where is he?
Well,
Where's
that's his
Jim?"
Oh
fault.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
got to know exactly where he is at every second. And you know, it's
And this is the
it's sad.
woman that laughed at him when he tried to unalive himself when he was in the hospital and he came
Did you
home.
know about that, Carla? That when he came home from being in the hospital for a week of trying to hurt himself, she literally made it all about herself. She was mad that he was gone and she had to get up and do her own stuff,
Yeah. And he had
Oh
a sink full of dishes when he got home.
which was part of what sent him there in the
A
first
sink
place.
full and a counter
yeah.
full.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It
I'm
was
But
not
you know, I
surprised
mean,
that
the
he's
man
doing
tries to do this and he comes home and that's how his wife acts. And I'll tell you, that was the final straw for some people, because something important to remember here, Carla, is almost 99.9% of us were Jerry supporters. When we first started watching her for various reasons, we didn't watch her to hate on her. We watched her for different reasons. I watched her and was like, what on earth? Is that your craft room? I remember just being appalled, and I was like, how can you get anything
I
done
was
in
hate
there?
watching. I was hate
Yeah.
watching.
Well, I felt
Not
bad.
really
I thought
hate,
this
but
woman is so poor. Like, I thought if she can just get,
intriguing. It
she
was
can do
intriguing.
better. Like, I thought,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't delete. I was going to donate money to her.
I wasn't hate watching though. I really
Not,
wasn't.
well, I call it hate watching, but I was watching because I was intrigued by her, because I thought, and then after I got like to watching her a lot, I remember, and Laura Lee, I remember you, me and you in the chat, and it was when she was in her craft room with that lampshade that was behind her head. It always looked like it was sitting on top of her head, and she would burp and stuff and like do all kinds of nasty stuff. And me and you, Laura Lee, was the only one that would say like, can you not edit that out? And we got slammed by those dang her supporters. I don't know where they are now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where did all her supporters go?
Well, I think, I mean, they either fell off out of disgust
That
or
Michelle Gordon, remember her? Oh my
oh
God,
God,
she was.
Michelle
Oh, that
Gordon.
was the one that wanted to get her jewelry and everything, and she said she don't wear jewelry and all that.
Michelle Gordon attacked me at no less than
Oh
50 times.
yes, she got me and Laura Lee all the time.
Did she?
Yes.
She
I mean,
attacked
we
me.
weren't even that mean. We were like, could you at least, edit this out? I mean, we were nice, but any negative thing, oh my gosh.
She attacked me, and it was
But I
for
quit
the
saying
trying to get her to
anything.
get out of the bed. She called me a
Oh,
hater.
this was way before the bed incident.
And then
Because
she
I've been
would
watching
sit
her
there and
since
attack
18.
me with every time she would attack me, she would attach probably about 50 exclamation points. And I know I can get mad too with them and have them, but she never had a sentence without 50 exclamation points. Where are you, Michelle Gordon? I mean, were you real? Do you see the light now? I mean,
Mm.
95% of the people do. No, more than that, y'all. It's 99%. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we are at the 3 hour and 20-minute mark.
Oh my goodness.
I've
I
had
know,
so much
Dee. We just
fun.
can't have a short one with this now. Sorry.
I know, but you know what? The good thing is that Jim is only like an hour long, so
And we'll speed him up. We can speed him up.
yeah. And well, in certain parts, I don't think we can
What? Why?
because he gets angry and he talks faster when he's angry. So I don't know how much we could speed him up at certain points. Like I might have to speed him up and then slow him down. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
I got you.
So,
Yeah.
but
Good.
yeah. But there's going to be a part 3. Is everyone going to come to see
Yeah.
part
Round
3?
3. Ding, ding, ding.
Dang.
I'll thank you.
Ding, 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 dong.
Absolutely.
Ding, dong.
She
The witch
did
is
the
gone.
value box.
That's what Sally can say now. Ding, dong. The witch is gone.
He's free.
She's free. I'm so happy.
I know.
I'm a
I am
DJ with
too.
Bell Button.
Yeah. Can someone download this just in case Jerry takes this down? I'll
Yes,
see
we
if
need
somebody
this.
can. I know that ADEF at least got that threat for us.
Yeah, I don't see Jerry taking it down. She's just not that way.
I don't
She's
know.
still
She
got
was
her
pretty
bare
harsh
butt
about
up.
Sally, and if she thinks that we could use it against her,
Well, we already have the clip. It's too late. And it's in my live anyways,
it's
her whole
too
live.
late now.
Her
There you
live
go.
is in mine.
That's
I
true.
have it.
That's right. You got
You
it,
know,
girl.
I got it,
You
girl.
got it, girl.
I got it going on.
Gotta go get you a Dunkin'.
I'm going to go get me a Dunkin' tomorrow, but you know what I'm doing
Hey,
after
I've been
this
getting a
live?
Dunkin'. I've been getting a Dunkin' or a Starbucks every day, and I hope everybody loves it out there.
Well, I'm telling you what, you might get
Gulp,
picked
gulp,
on for
gulp,
that.
gulp, gulp, gulp.
Go.
I'm sorry. I love it, y'all. I love ice
You
coffee.
guys are funny.
Yeah, guzzle it down.
I wouldn't have made it through this live if I hadn't had it.
Right? I had a large with me, and listen, it's still Got a little bit of ice in
Are
there.
you in the bathtub? Jan wants to know.
Who, girl, why would you ask if I'm in the bath? Where is that at?
Well, you know I'm always watching.
You haven't, girl, you're a peeper.
I am a peeper. I got binoculars that reach all the way to New York.
I know that's right.
No, I got friends. Did you get my note at Duncan? No, I'm just teasing. I promise.
That's where that's the note that said I smell you.
Can I? And that was so weird because we were just talking about Jerry's thinking. Well, we
What?
talk about that a lot. Never mind.
When can we look forward to Jim's live? I'm gonna say maybe Sunday night.
I'll
But
work Monday morning, but
oh nope, it can't be long then. When
or
are
we
you
could
off?
do. What do y'all want to do it like earlier?
It's
Y'all
real
think?
hard for me earlier.
Okay.
Well, listen, when are you off?
Oh God, girl, I'm booked.
Oh,
Let me see. Let me look at my schedule. I either have the baby or I work. Okay, so let's see, 19th. Let me see if I got the baby on the 19th.
well, we could end it early because,
The
like,
19th, Wednesday.
girl, shush up. It's the girl. We're at March 7th. We ain't wait.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm on the wrong week. Hang on.
Did she just say the 19th?
I'm sorry.
Jim
I have spring
will
break
have
is
3
next
more
week.
lives by then, or
I
2 more.
can't take her.
No, listen. Spring break is next week for Maddie. So I got it marked off on my calendar. Okay. So hang on just a second. Okay. Wait a minute. I am off Monday. Let me see
Good,
if I have the
because he's going
baby.
to have another
No,
live on Sunday.
I have the
So
baby on
Sunday is
Monday, but
good.
I don't have to get up as early, so I can do Sunday night.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we can't keep having 3.5, 4 hours.
Yes, we got to shorten
No.
down. I'm going to duct tape myself. Okay? Mute me. You mute me.
Joni, it would not. No,
It
you would
wouldn't
not have as
roll.
much fun if you had duct
Joni,
tape on your mouth.
Joni, look down at your little picture. Ready?
Okay, where's
I just muted her.
That's what you can do.
Yes! Mute me.
Do
No,
you see
don't
that
mute
you're muted
her.
though?
That hurts my heart.
Oh, my
Aw.
husband would love to be able to mute me. If you figure it
Oh,
out,
mine
he's going to
too.
want to know how.
Well, Jan says we do a September 12th. September 15th would be Kimmy's birthday.
Yes. That's Ada's birthday too.
Oh,
Yay.
Ada.
So, let me see. So, yes, when I was off, but have the baby Monday, but let's just do Sunday night.
Yeah, because
That's
it's not
fine.
going to be a 3.5 hour live. I promise you.
Yeah, the last two
I
have
miss doing the
been.
ones where we watch them live, too. Those were fun.
Oh yeah, we could do
We
that
might
Yes.
have
too.
to do a Discord
They
in
go
there
so
where some people hang out and we do it in there or
yeah,
something.
because they go
Those were
so early. It's hard because I'd rather spend time with my grandchildren.
I get you, honey. Yeah.
You know.
But I
Well,
can
yeah.
maybe I can set that up in Discord where some of us can watch together or something.
Right.
We'll have to figure that out. I don't know if we can do it since it's a live. ADAF can help me. Ada.
Big Mama said, please do a 4.5 hour live Sunday.
I'm about to pee on myself, Big Mama. Don't you?
Okay. Only if Big Mama gets on the panel.
Oh, Big
There you
Mama,
go.
please get on the panel, please.
We love you. Come on up.
I invited
No,
Pearl Cottage and she turned me down for our date. I tried to get her to come on. She has to
she was
her.
with me.
Yeah,
That's why I
Pearl
wasn't
Cottage.
there.
She could come on just like Carla did, and you know what I mean,
Yeah,
just chit chat. And
Yeah.
I think that would
Anybody
be great.
can, I
Dee,
guess.
is
I mean,
start
here I
bringing in
am. This
some
is your
stuff.
channel, but
Let other people come on
we
and
want to hear people's opinions.
yeah,
right.
let Dee know if you know that because that would be
Yeah.
fun. It really would.
Because I know Jan has a lot to say.
Oh, Janet, it's so fun.
Jan, she could always come on and join. The link sent.
Well,
She could
she
always.
knows that, I hope.
Jan. Yes.
She always says,
As long
"I'm
as
odd."
she,
No, I'm odd.
Oh, what did Big Mama say? Did she turn us down? Now, Pearl Cottage had a celebration of life service, so
Yeah.
she didn't turn us down for fun. She had something going on. So
Big
I'll see what I
Mama,
can
you don't
do.
have to stay long.
No, you can just come in, say some
You
funny.
cleaned your whole house tonight watching a live?
But
Well,
you guys are receptive.
mhm.
Wow. But
Yeah.
our,
you don't have to stay
our,
on long. Just come and say some stuff, and then like anybody can't Canuck,
yeah.
Rena, a deaf.
Jan says I'm so quiet.
You can get
Yeah,
fired up, girlfriend. You can get
I love
fired
it.
up.
We got to get
he is
Canuck on
not
sometime.
quiet.
Y'all,
You
Canuck
are
would be
not quiet,
hilarious.
Jan.
Wouldn't she,
Yeah,
Kimmy?
definitely.
Canuck would be funny. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean,
So
there's
y'all
so
think
many.
about
But
that.
Big Mama was on a road tonight. She had me cracking
I
up.
know, my gosh. To a 4.5 hour long. Uh,
All right, guys.
Well,
Well, I'm going to end it here. And you know me. I'll be back Sunday night and I'll list the live. I'll put it out there.
178 watching.
wow. After this
Yeah,
long. Awesome, D.
Hey, and Linda always is welcome to come up here up and
Oh,
talk.
I love Linda coming on. Yeah. And
please,
Yep.
Aiden.
Linda, come
Yep.
up.
Aiden,
And
come up again.
Donna,
Adaf.
Donna
Um,
who?
I don't
Linda.
know. It just says Donna.
Oh.
I'm just reading through the
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought,
Sorry.
okay.
Debbie, Julie,
Yeah.
Jen, Bonnie,
Oh, she's going through the chat. She's
Laura
so silly.
Oh,
Lee.
put a like. If you haven't done a like, come on, let's leave a like. Leave a like for D. And thank
Yes, leave a
Carla
like. It's
for
free,
coming on.
guys. It's free.
It's
Yeah.
free.
Eugene,
It doesn't
you can come
cost you
up.
anything. Just
It,
No,
hit it.
not a dang thing.
like
And
that.
you know what, guys? I'm serious though. The more likes, the more likes she gets, the more it's pushed out on
Hmm.
YouTube.
Oh,
We
really?
got to get this pushed out to people.
The one
Seriously.
last time had like 187 likes, which is freaking phenomenal, you guys. It takes 1 second. Please do it.
I
Please.
challenge
we're
you.
we're begging for likes.
We're
No.
begging for likes. I'm going to do a GoFundMe for likes, y'all. If you
Oh
don't, I'm
my
just saying
lord.
it.
No, but on the next live, here's what I'm gonna propose or challenge. If we can get up to, let's see, we at one time had like 250 watching.
People?
We did.
Woo! Wow.
245 is the
No
highest I've
way.
seen. It could have went higher.
Wow.
Um, but I'm gonna make a challenge and I'm gonna
Oh
think
no.
about it. So next week, if we make the goal that and it's reasonable, I may
No
do a
kidding.
like a Duncan card giveaway or something.
Oh, I love it. That's
Right.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do
We got
you
to get
do
this
that
word
though?
out, guys. We got to get this scammer. And if anybody can do anything about Jerry and Jim's, fundraiser they got going on, the fraudulent fundraiser they got going on, if anybody can get something done about that, that'd be I'll give another. I'm
me
serious. We've
too.
got to get this, and I'm not. I put my money where my mouth is, honey. I'm telling
Same.
you.
Same. Hilarious. Yeah.
But
But
I love
it's dead in the
giveaways.
water.
I
So
do. I
that's
love
funny.
giveaways.
From 4:30. Oh, I love giveaways. I love participating in them. I love doing them. They're so much fun.
Yes,
So
because some of the other people, content creators that I watch, they do giveaways sometimes. But I mean, they're bigger, but
yeah, but
so
still, so what? I
um,
still plan to do some on my channel for different things, especially when I do the
I've
new art.
won. Do y'all know the what is her name? Wit. She's a crafter and she's really good. She does like a lot of
Whiskey
wood,
and wit. Whiskey and wit.
whiskey and wit. I won a bunch of stuff from her one time.
Did you? What
Yeah,
is he laughing about?
she's trying to get
Because
off here.
no, Debbie's saying I don't have a dunk, and I was gonna say, Kim, there's a winner for you.
You're making me snort laughing. Poor Debbie. We'll give her just a
Well,
teaser.
listen, I'll figure something out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
A Visa card or whatever. Listen, I've got a stack. I'm like Joni. I got a stack of these cards that my
Mm-hmm.
husband's got me over the years. Well, not over the
Oh,
years, but
Lord,
the
y'all.
last
I have
couple
a
years.
card hoard. It's
Yeah,
true.
I've got Ulta. I
Hey,
got
we're doing
Visa.
regifting.
Yes, we're tacky and we're gonna regift,
For
okay?
the what is that? Fans only.
I'm
Oh
gonna
Lord,
be on myself.
OnlyFans.
Hey, me and a deaf will do it. Won't we, a deaf?
Oh, ADF, come on.
Hey, deaf. I
Oh
gotta
God.
say Big Mama one more time.
Big.
Oh,
Big
it's
Mama.
OnlyFans. I'm sorry. I said fans on. It's
Okay, fans only.
OnlyFans.
I thought
How did you know, Big Mama?
only fans.
Jerry will do it.
I love him.
One jug at a time.
Oh
Oh.
God. Okay, that's it.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's people with foot fetishes. She could show her toenails.
No, she's got that. What you call
Oh,
it?
there's 171 in here now, y'all.
She's got the sandal gap deformity. She
Because we're
can't.
talking about the OnlyFans.
Sally's
Come on,
leaving us. Yeah,
baby.
it's
Get it
getting
up to
late, guys.
200. Let's
Yes.
go. Go ahead and go to bed. Me and Joni's got this.
I'll get into what?
Just kidding. I
What
bet we
is
could
wrong?
get up to I don't know. I bet we could get up to 200 in the
I
next
get the
10
late night
minutes.
giggles, so I'm
Night, ladies.
night, y'all. Hey,
Night,
Sunday for
guys.
real.
No,
I
I was
can't wait to
reading.
hang out
Sorry.
Sunday again. And I loved Carla coming on. But for real, let's hang out Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night. It's
You
a
know
date.
what? Big Mama, you're right. A lot of men love those big women fetishes on the OnlyFans. I seen a documentary, I don't know, but if, you know, there was a friend of mine that did it. And listen, I'm telling you, she made tons of money.
What?
She would eat like a whole cake, a whole pie, like
You talking about
just
like
tons.
Betty or something? Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
people, that's listen, I'm telling you, men have some sick fetishes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be stay ignorant in my little shell because I didn't
I'll
know
tell
that.
you all about it.
Oh gosh, what was that thing that one night y'all told me? You're like, Johnny, do not Google it. Stay in your rock. Stay behind your little shelter. I can't remember what it
A
was, but
deaf
it
was
was
like,
gross.
I was gonna say, let's
Ada.
start one. Ooh, we could start one. Jerry could just sit and eat and fat
God.
feeders will pay her. Yeah, you're right. They do.
Her brothers won that contest up in what you call it. This is derailing.
Was that a
D,
hot
stop
dog
us.
contest?
Stop
That was a
us.
I
hot
can't.
dog.
I gotta mute Kimmy. I gotta mute
Tough
her.
love. Tough love.
Why?
Mute me. Mute me. Don't mute Kimmy. Oh man. All right. This was
You big
fun.
mama.
All right, I unmuted her. All right, guys.
Ah,
I do have to get going. My back
I
is on
wasn't talking to
fire.
nobody. All right.
All right. We
It's
love
on,
you.
it's on
Love
Sunday,
you.
fire.
Sunday, Sunday,
What?
Sunday.
D's
Sunday
rally.
night at what time? 8 o'clock,
Sunday night,
7:30?
8 o'clock.
All right.
8
8 o'clock.
o'clock Sunday. And I will put it listed. I'll probably list it tonight or tomorrow.
Sounds
Round
perfect.
3
Round
with
3.
Jim and Jerry in the boxing ring. No,
Round
Jerry
3.
and Jim against us.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Bye,
Love
All
guys.
right,
y'all.
Love
guys.
y'all.
I'll
Love
talk to
y'all.
you
Okay.
later. Night,
All right. Love
guys.
y'all.
Thanks for
Bye.
coming. Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets, onto my feet. Another cup of coffee and me, that's what I need. My eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function, but too lost to sleep. Ay, I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's sated. I feel hated, I feel hatred. I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated. Feel so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find a meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they got a lot. Forget that though, you got plenty. You're alive in this life, you got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light, oh. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light, oh. Function but too lost to sleep, ayy. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets. Onto my feet, another cup of coffee and me. That's what I need, my eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function but too lost to sleep, ayy. I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's Satan. I feel hated, I feel hatred. I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated. Feel so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light, yo. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find a meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they got a lot. Forget that though, you got plenty. You're alive in this life, you got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light, oh. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing, did I do it right, yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light.